Hello, my friends, and welcome to an episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robin Eck, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. And today, it's Thursday instead of Sunday, because there are some things happening in our lives. Matter of fact, there is going to be a little bit of stuff that are happening here in Sweden during the Sunday election and so on. But some of us people are going to be away during this day. At least it's me. I am the dickhead of this shit. But regardless, we are going to play today instead of Sunday, so you can enjoy this episode now, regardlessly. In the previous episode, they arrived in the city called Kyrill, one of the larger cities and also the newer capital of the Tesmordian Republic. It is the home city of Blinky. Well, mostly the home city for Blinky, which a lot of things happen here during her life. They arrived here through the magical tower, and they met with the Archimagus, or the Archmage, where they made Blinky had met her before, that she kind of helped her in order to help the queen of Karai to actually arrive here. But when they did meet, it was that Rill had a very close encounter in her previous life with this older lady. Apparently she has been the one who has been operating or doing some experimental things with her, and dropped the bomb on Rill that she had a sister. And she wanted to know where this sister is, and she told Rill exactly where the sister were. She was in the city, and she were working in the Halls of Eternals. And she was more than happy to send her away, and even gave her the name that she go by in the human standard, which was Linya, and also her changeling name that was Zarkel. So the adventurers ventured to the Halls of Eternals, met up with Zarkel, or Linya, who was this very, very happy, forthcoming, and very brutally honest woman that was an archivist working for the Halls of Eternals. She talked literally of everything she was doing in her life, felt a connection to Rill, and they went on a little lunch date that ended up with a long conversation with her, proving that she was very, very happy and lived a very peaceful life, what it seemed. And they also learned that not only that she's an archivist for the Halls of Eternal, she also studied in the very powerful weapons of the wielder weapons, that she were looking into one of these wielder weapons herself and wanted to show them to them in a near future. But they left her unknowingly of the connection between Rill and her and that individual, returning back to the Halls of Eternals, and the adventure group decided to go down to the underground of Kyrill, because Kyrill is a mining city, much like Karai, had an elevator going down into the underground of Kyrill. There you can, here is the more underbelly of the city, more of like Karai, mostly dominated by individuals that are more of a crime syndicate. And what they have learned about this place, that a gang or a crime syndicate known the Roses has been occupying and taking over the city's criminal activities. But regardless, they ventured down to the right side of the town or the city to find a place called the Crude Garrison. These are underground city guards, but they are more corrupted individuals, more like mercenaries and lowlifes. They're working for the city guard, and they met up with the captain Davriel, and Davriel were a very a thug. He was more a thug. That they met up. Blinky offered him a lot of money to give his, so he can give her blueprints of the prison, the dungeons, where presumably her old mentor, her real mentor of Zyrin, presumably is. Wanted blueprints, wanted where the guards are, and numerous of where are the locations of all of the members of the Hollows. Can somebody do magic? And so forth. He was easily swayed with money and a new shape-shifting appearance of Rill turning into a more another shape with more curves that really that the captain of the Crude Garrison were very happy to see, and it was very easily to persuade him into doing this work for them. And now we return back when the adventurers go outwards into the city, are done with the Crude Captain and the Crude Garrison, and heading out for new adventures that are happening in Kyrill. But before we begin, Casta! Hey.
Okay, I promise someday we're just gonna do a grand entrance.
I know what we can do on Sunday. We can practice on the entrance.
Yeah.
Since Robin is not with us, we can do it, and he doesn't know how we will do it.
We're just gonna have a meeting where we just do entrances.
Yes.
Sounds lovely.
But regardless, let's begin.
So what has Blork been doing? Just tagging along?
Tagging along, just not making it so difficult to just arrive back.
Nice.
Wood carving, maybe?
Wood carved in the
maybe.
background.
Probably.
People have been eyeing you at least, so...
Yeah. You venture outside of the Crude Garrison. Still taken by the scenery of this place. Still the same as Karai in that sense, but not as dark. As you can see, there are numerous of these blue-green crystals that looks like constellations of stars that are illuminating the whole area, and almost the light represents the light what is up on the surface. So it's still like a dusk colorization to it. It is relatively calm. Still groups of people that are walking about on the streets that you are at, but it's not terribly crowded. But you walk out from the Crude Garrison, had done the task with the Crude Captain. Association of Notes. Where are you going?
Standing here, right, for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, that went... I mean, alright. That went better than expected.
Did you expect something else?
I never do the talking around here, so I have no idea what to expect. I usually stand in a corner and just watch and listen and entertain myself, as I'm mostly bored of these conversations. Probably how Blork is feeling right now.
Yes.
But kitten, you talk down to yourself too much. I mean, standing in a corner and listen, you have to pick up on something, right?
Oh, that I do. Listening is... I'm very good at listening, yes.
And now you get to use those skills.
That's what I tried to anyway. Thank you, though, for the... Whatever you did seemed to work. Are you gonna... You said something before about, foot rubs and all that. Are you planning to just squeeze other parts too?
Is this your way of telling me you want a foot rub?
No, I'm asking of... Oh, no. I was just trying to figure out the signals. Anyway.
Or are you gonna squeeze other parts of Daviel?
Yada.
Would you want me to?
No, I just wanted to know what the plan was here. Okay.
Scruff, babe.
Uh,
You're the one in charge.
What? Okay.
Take the lead. Show us around.
Fine. Well, we have some time to spare. I guess we can just walk around and look at some things. Right?
Oh, you're gonna show us the sights. I'm so excited for this.
What do you want to see?
Everything.
That's gonna take... Yeah, that's gonna take a few hours.
Okay, then pick your favorites. I'm sure you have some. I mean, is this your home? Is it not?
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time. Do you little like pause, walking around, looking at things, wanting to collect things that aren't really yours, but you're too good to do it because no one will see you.
Yeah, sure. I
That's
was
my
thinking
babe.
that... I was thinking also, are we interested in the guy that disappeared from the tower? Because,
Oh, the one with the sandwich.
yeah,
That
I
was
mean,
quite odd.
Really odd.
yeah. We could... I have a place we can just go and ask things. Don't know how much information, but at least Blor can be entertained too, because there's food.
I like food.
Yeah, figured.
How did we get down here? Did we use the big elevator?
Yes.
Okay.
We did. I'm gonna lead them towards 14.
Mm-hmm.
As we're kind of walking around, if there's something that now we're not gonna walk that far, but as we're walking around the place, just generally, if there's something that is very different since Blinky was home last.
Make a perception or an investigation check.
23 on perception.
As you are walking around the corner and walking through coming to the crossroads of different things, and you're looking at the different directions. In this direction towards this square, it looks more like all of the buildings at that location have been repaired, and it looks not luxurious, but it looks well established now.
Okay.
You also see that the statue at number 19, most of it that was broken during your upbringing and so on, that statue is more whole, like it's put together now. It looks like a real statue.
Well, they certainly spruced up the place. That's...
So I guess the brothel looks fancier too.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
What does the statue look like?
The statue looks like from this direction, it looks like a soldier. In Blork's mind, it looks more like an elven warrior. From behind, you can see there's an elven shield, and elven weaponry on his behind his shield as well.
Can I see from over here if 20 is still the same?
Oh yeah,
It's
it
the
is.
same.
It is more people there than you remembered.
Okay. But it's okay. Same name and stuff at least.
Yeah.
And I suppose 15 is also the same. God.
As you look at it, it is not the same.
No. Yeah, right.
But it's better, prepared. It's not flaps of like leather or like cloth. It looks like a real establishment now.
Does it say a name on it now or something?
It still
Or is
has
it-
the same name.
Okay.
It says the den.
It says then. And 20 says the Alleyway Inn. But as you
Well,
Mhm.
Well, we're this way first then, and I'm just gonna try to not look at 15 too much because the temptation.
Which
you
way are we
want-
going?
I'm gonna go, what's that? And point at 15.
There you can see there's an inn, a very larger. Well, it looks like an inn or a pub at least, and you see there's a huge sign now. Blink is not completely known that it was a sign, but now it says a very good prepared sign that says the den.
It's my home.
You live in the pub?
Well, underneath. Or I did. I used to.
Oh.
Your family?
Oh, they're probably inside, yeah.
Wanna
Most
go?
Likely. Yes and no. I don't. I'm not.
Is it an
Can we-
issue of priorities?
Yeah, exactly. It's most. I'm not sure what to expect inside, and I don't know if we should go in yet because.
Oh, I see. You're afraid that if you actually go in there, you're gonna realize that everything is worse than what you left it, and then you need to deal with that as well as everything else.
No, it's more like maybe it's better
Oh, that's great, is it not?
that they're better off without me.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, who is better off without you?
That's kind of you.
When you're ready,
I mean,
Blink.
you might-
Can we see through the
Scruffy,
windows
scruff.
from over here?
No,
Scruffy.
Scruffy, scruff.
Scruffy.
you cannot see through the windows. You have to go even closer to that.
It's scruff, only scruff. Don't insult Stud Muffin.
Should we?
Usually it's kind of like not many of outsiders that go into this place, but that was before and I don't know anymore. So it maybe would be weird if we walked in there too, because none of us are. Well, Blork would probably not be that weird. But maybe.
I
they-
mean, I could saunter in there like a lost
Take a
tourist.
peek by all means to just look around.
Okie dokie.
Just gonna look at her like that.
What are we doing?
Oh, Lord.
Lorik, you can follow her if you want to. I don't-
Where?
She's just gonna take a peek inside the bar.
Yes, come with me, Pookie. We're just gonna take a little peek.
Okay.
So Rill goes to the window to the den and looks in.
I mean, I'm gonna try to walk inside. I'm not looking. I'm
Okay.
walking in.
Okay.
I mean, there's a sign. I mean,
Okay.
looks like
What
a place
time is
someone
it?
can visit.
By the looks of it, it looks like it's dusk. You're still, yeah. It looks like because you're
We
on
had
the
a
ground.
really long brunch.
Right, your sister talked for 2 hours.
As you-
This is gonna be all nighter, boys.
Rill, as you walk into the establishment and together with Blork, it is quite a very cozy place. You can really see why it's called the den. It's a lot of tapestries hanging all together with cloth, different colors. There are leather patches. It looks like in the interior of a tent more than just an inn. It looks like they have decorated a lot of things. There are spikes, there are torches that are burning, there are ruggedy old tables and chairs, and there's a bar, and the first thing that you notice when you come in, it is the smell. And it's the smell of, you would say like it smells food, and then this hint of rotten and soil comes in like a swooping wind, and then just this entourage of just this bombarding laughter, screaming and hackling of these multiple and dozens of goblins that are just sitting and just shouting, tossing food at each other, spilling drinks. Some is getting stabbed by another goblin, and just screaming, and a lot of money just tossed around in this room. And in the very, very corner of the bar, you can see there are multiple like goblins that are serving other goblins, but you can see one individual that sticks out of all of them. It is this larger, hairy, more, I would say like red and brown, hairy, not humanoid per se. It is a creature of, it looks like a goblin. It has like that type of feature, but it's all fuzzy. And you can make an, I would say, either a history check or a nature check on this individual.
I'm great at both.
I have to find, Julia, can you send me the appearance of this person? Or did I?
She has
If
seen
it is,
him. Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
think it is. I know what they look like.
And he's not furry because he's not. He's a hobgoblin, not the
Shubraka.
whatever the other thing is called. So
Yeah.
it's not fuzzy. But...
No, but this is not a person that we have seen.
Okay, this is not.
No, this is not. This is a very fussy-looking goblin that is red and brownish, and has this very deep jaw with its tusks, and a very like, it looks like this person cannot really close its mouth. It's a little bit open, and it is very muscular. And on its back, it tried to look like fancy, having like this finer clothing, but it has ripped because of these guns. And it is a very odd sight to behold to this individual and these like this enormous group of goblins that are everywhere.
Yes, all the goblins look like they are the same kind of goblins.
Yes, and each and every one of them looks almost exactly like Blinky does. They are pale, they have long, flabby, long ears. They look more like they are like a group of bats more than goblins. Like, they are not like the forest goblins you met in the northern part when you fought with Moonstone and so on. No. These have no longer noses. They are like flat noses. They are more bat-like than ever.
What are we doing here?
I just having a little peek.
Okay.
They look charming.
I don't like this.
Why? Never had a food fight?
No, I eat food. Or you mean fight or food?
I'm
You can
quite sure
Please
that
fight the goblins for the food.
I'm quite sure that if you would just sit down on the floor and open your mouth, they would see it as a sport to toss the food into your little mouth. Not implying that you should. It's all your choice, sweetheart.
Okay, so what are we doing now?
So I'm just gonna stroll up to the counter, trying to like avoid food and potential stabbing as I'm moving through the establishment.
Well, when you are moving through it, you can, after eating it atop a table, it says, yes. A room, like it's so loud, it spills everywhere. You dancing through. Some of the goblins look up and go, "Oh!" as you walk past them. Some of them goes like, is looking and screaming at you. But then, after an eternity of just moving forward, you reach to the bar, and you're.
Does anyone throw food at me?
Oh yeah.
Stop it!
Why don't you just eat it? They're giving you food. They're being friendly.
What kind of food is it?
Well, it looks like meat. Some sort of like meat.
Would Blork
Some sort.
care?
I would not eat meat from this place.
Why?
Yes.
Not? Would Blork eat
Yeah.
this place?
Well, I mean, he eats a lot, but he's not eating like poop.
No. Well, it looks like meat that has been
Through a lot.
laying there for a time. It hasn't been properly cooked. It's like eating, it's like eating raw chicken and it has catch another colorization.
Why are you throwing food?
You're screaming at you.
All
All of the goblins just stop.
I will intimidate them.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh my god!
Sit down and eat.
Rill, as you are coming to the counter and Blorkus gets bombarded by food, you go, sit still! All of the goblins just dissipate. Like they are rats that are fleeing from the morning sun. And just as you turn around, all of the goblins are gone.
Did they flee
Just-
out of the door?
No, they do not.
Okay, good.
But
It is rotten.
there are so many hidden, like, hatches and so many pockets in this room. They are just gone in, like, a matter of seconds.
The ones at the bar as well?
No, he's, like, standing there. Just staring at you.
Ah. Pleasant day to you, handsome. How's business?
Ugh!
Am I to understand that this establishment might be of a single clientele?
He just stares at you.
He said yes.
Okay, let's try this again.
He looks at you and goes, like, Gutku! Gutku!
Charming. I'll take that as a yes.
What did he say?
Gutku!
Do you want coin?
Gutku Bakanach!
I hold up a silver coin.
He takes it. And he pockets it. Gutku Bakanach!
I am afraid to repeat what you're saying in
Bakanash.
case I actually might insult you.
Looks at Gol. Gutku!
I don't understand.
Batagul!
Okay.
Batagul! Gutku!
Yes, I am terribly sorry you scared all your customers away.
Gag him.
He stares like he doesn't understand at all what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna hold up another silver coin and smile.
He takes it and pockets it.
And I
Gag
was gonna
him,
be like,
Gurmahu.
have a nice... I'll turn around again.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, goo!
Gosh, cool. Let's see.
I mean, I have no idea.
He looks at you like so confused. Like, what the fuck are you saying to him?
I'm going outside now, pretty lady.
He points and points at the desk and go like, Musur! Gatku Musur!
Am I owing you more coin? Ah,
You can,
as handsome as your face is, I'm a bit confused.
you can make a history check or a nature check to understand what this is type of a creature.
So confused what he's trying to tell them too, even though I know what he's saying. I'm so
I go out
confused.
and ask Blinky, what does Gatgumusur mean?
He's asking if you want pets. What? Who is what? Who are you talking to?
A weird thing.
Order
Yeah.
him.
He looks like you, but hairy.
I'm just gonna walk to the door and look inside.
You have no clue what this creature is, but Blinky, as you come in, never seen this creature before. But this is a bugbear.
Figured.
Here, and it's you've never seen this creature before. It is not a person that you would see, but he's like, Gatku, Murzel.
I'm just gonna walk in since there's no one here. Just gonna talk to him in Bashkul and ask him what do you want?
Need food, animal food,
Why?
pet. Pointing at Rill.
He needs food for his pets. Thank you, but no. We don't need food for pets.
Looks down at you and go, you talk. Give pet food.
Are you the pet?
Pet.
Oh, fine.
I'm just gonna
And he points at him and go, Mursor.
Oh, his name is Pet. Musur is his name. And he wants food. Do you have food? Blork, you have sausage, right?
I mean, the whole place is full of food.
I know, but he wants your food, I guess.
He's not getting my food.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm gonna take out the really rotten human flesh I got from Akka.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna flop them onto the desk.
He's like, as soon as it flops over here, he just takes a huge, like, almost like a huge ice cream. He's taking it with his hands. And just,
Kul glass.
yeah, but he takes it like in his hands.
It's just
Mush it in.
1 month old
Yeah.
dead human
And he-
flesh.
Gobbles it up like it was spaghetti.
Mm.
And after he's been gobbling on, a lot of it goes around his mouth, and it goes like,
Okay.
you want food?
Yeah, I'm sure my friends would. But we'll come back later. Soon. Gonna. It's,
I go.
I can never remember names. God damn it, what is the name?
I go out to Videl.
And standing in the door, looking in.
Oh god.
This place is weird.
I have seen nothing. Fuck is his name? Grunka. No.
Murakaka.
Yeah, it's like
That's my favorite word, though.
Mur-
Murak.
Yeah, and then it was
Murakaka.
Murakaka. But it's fun. What the heck is his name?
Are you asking for?
No, I have it. I just need to find it because my
It is 14 you're asking for?
yeah.
I can send.
I have it, but I don't remember where it is.
I send it to you.
Yeah, thank you. It was it. I was almost there.
It's Gagruki.
Uh,
No. No. He's not working. Oh, God damn it. Can I talk to him?
Yes. You food me, always meat.
Yes. Always the sweet.
And as you listen to this
Well,
creature, like Blinky and this creature talking, this like Blinky's language, it is awful. It sounds they sounds like they are vomiting at each other.
It's just like,
Yeah. And and he is like going out from the bartender like place, and he goes to like a corner and he opens up a hatch and points at Blinky and points down.
Oh, you mean that I should go down right now? Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't do it now. I can't do this real. I mean...
Are you okay, Scruff?
No.
What's the plan?
I don't know. I just wanted to ask him about the bodies. He knows those things sometimes. He should have heard about new bodies.
Who?
Sebastian?
Oh, I meant like who? Are we
Gagruki.
asking? Who's Gagruki?
He was like my former boss when I was 2.
Ah. Can't we ask this Gagruki to come to us?
Would he come to us? And just random outsiders? Do I? No.
Well, you know the culture of the goblins.
Fuck, we can't talk to him. He's not gonna... We have to talk to Uktafrag if he's gonna talk to us.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of... We'll be back. But thank you. Enjoy that, Gralgul.
And he is, you think about it. Muzur is not very is not smart.
I guess get why he's called Pet.
Yes.
Okay.
But you leave the establishment and you come out to the streets again.
Well, then I guess we skip 14. Enjoying the scenery, boys? Are you?
I'm
Yeah.
asking.
No, yeah.
So,
No.
Nope.
did you live in there?
Underneath, yeah.
Who was
You know what?
your former boss? He knows stuff about that.
Gagruki?
Yeah.
He's the butcher.
Oh,
What do you think?
That's why you would know about the corpses.
Maybe. Could be.
I don't like being underground.
Well, then you're definitely not gonna like this place because everything is underground and then there's other levels to it. Especially in there. In here. But
can we get
This
deeper?
is like the other place.
we can go to other places.
It looks like the other place. Underground, the crossroads.
Yes, it's very similar. Let's see. Well, do we want to maybe... What do you want to look at? There's a fortune teller.
You really think someone could tell my fortune?
you want to.
Would be fun though.
Actually, I would love to see someone.
And there's a lot of magic shops, and there's books. You like books? And there is
Go back to the fortune teller you were
fortune
talking about.
teller.
Do they have a crystal ball that they just rub their fingers over?
I've never been inside, actually. I just know it's supposedly. I'm usually in this area of town, but it's on the other side. Back to.
I would
Past
love
the-
to see a fortune teller to have them
Okay.
tell Blork's fortune.
Sure.
Yeah,
Well?
that would be fun.
We can do that.
Yeah, it would be scary.
Yeah. What about your death? Your untimely death?
I don't want to die.
Your eternal life, then. That you're gonna totally have. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
I have to protect you.
Yeah. Maybe you die protecting it. I mean, you live, yes, this way.
And as we're walking towards 29,
Mm-hmm. On the other side.
on the other side, as we're walking, I want to find a shop where I can buy gems if I see them on the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna make a big deal out about it. I'm just gonna stop someplace and be like, I need something.
I would say that when you arrive around here,
Yeah.
you find a small, insignificant one that you can, well, not insignificant. You can go in and
Honey Pumpkin gonna buy me something pretty.
Could. Or we could do that later. You can pick something out. But I'm just gonna go inside quick and get a gem for spells. You know.
Yes. just
But I do
quickly.
need your honey bunny needs money.
How much
Oh,
do you
when
need?
when Honey Bunny asks like that, who can resist?
Everybody needs money.
How much do you need?
1,000 gold.
I can give that. I'll just go into the bag of holding and just pull out 1,000 gold.
all right.
I'm just gonna. Maybe we should be in the store when we do that. Please come in me.
And you go into the store and you give her 1,000. The jeweler takes your money and you gain the gem that you were looking for.
Thank you. I'm just buying some green little gem.
Yes.
Wonderful. That is it.
1,000 golds. Remove.
Is there any type of plants outside when we're walking the streets, or are you just
Your plants.
yeah?
Well, there are small plants that are growing on the walls of the city. Like there are multiple like flowers, bushes. There are even some trees that are poking in the alleyways and so on. It's because of the crystals up in the roof that give the radiant light, so everything can grow in here.
Yeah. Is
So
it
it has an ecosystem.
is the ecosystem different from above? you
It
say?
is actually.
Yeah.
Surface vegetation has more like colorization, more green. Down here, they have more of a beige, yellow colorization to them. It still looks like a bush or like a tree or flowers, but they have more a dull type of colorization to them. So they are not as bright as the surface vegetation is.
Yep.
Did you want to do something with the vegetation?
Not yet. Maybe later.
You're walking down the street again here, and there are numerous of shops, boutiques you can walk by. There are some of them are collectors and a thrift shop. You walk pass through. There's multiple different types of shops until you come down at this part here, when you come down to the 29, where you can see there's a huge sign that is, I would say, not. It's very. It's a lot of colors to it, and there is this huge. You know when. How would I say? Think as it as in the like 80s when they made like big flashy screens like this is a toy factory or this is a here you can buy some cool stuff. Imagine this is like that, but it's the magician's shop.
It's like a neon sign almost.
No, yeah, but it's made of wood, but it's a lot of paint on it, and it's in this 80s styles, like, and it says the past and the present, a fortune teller's tale.
I'm just gonna twiddle my thumbs over it.
Oh, this looks like a good place to waste money and time.
No, yeah.
So who wanna go first?
And
What do we do here?
And it is a building you can actually walk into.
Do we get our future here?
Yes, Blue,
Yes.
you do.
And I'm gonna push him inside.
Your future awaits.
It's creepy but interesting.
You reach inside, and it is a very small lobby when you come in. All of the windows are covered by a tapestry or some sort of like dark cloth that is covering all of the windows and covering all of the walls as well. And there is just this circular lobby room. In the middle of it, you can see there's this table, and on the table there's a down carving in the middle of it, and it is this circular glass sphere that rests in the middle of it. On the opposite side from where you come from, you can see there is this large crimson red-ish leather, not couch, I would say it's a fauteuil. What is it? I just lost it. Armchair, just resting, and there's nobody there. It's just this very pitch black, dark room interior.
Do I get pushed in first?
I guess you are.
Yeah, well, I can't really push Blork, but I am making the effort to guide you in there.
Hello.
And
You're tickling his cheeks.
and as you come in, behind the curtains opens up, and you can see there is this. It's a olive, dark-skinned colored man with this long black beard into a braid, and a middle braid that goes down, and then a very last part of it he has this leather binding with a skull in the middle of it. He has black dark dreadlocks that goes into this ponytail and goes outward with a poof outward that has like strings of white in it, and it has like metal that are singed, put into the very ends of the dreadlocks to put the dreadlocks together. He's seen very collective, very like fine hair and fine eyebrows, and these very almost like golden shining eyes. Very noble dressed with a black, almost like black and golden robe over him, as he has also very golden earrings on both of his ears, and you can see he has probably a tattoo that goes on his left side of his throat, but you can only see like the very tippy top of some sort of tattoo that picks up. And he opens up with open arms. He has multiple golden and brass rings on his fingers that are like very like large and thick, and he has very beautiful fixed fingernails as well, as he looks at you and go, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to the past and present."
Question.
Yes.
His outfit. Does it look actual, authentic, expensive? Or does it look like someone who bought really inexpensive things and tried to make them look expensive?
Make an insight.
Does he look like Diva's dad? Is my question.
No.
I bow down to Blinky. Do I have another name too now?
Does she say this out loud?
No, I whisper.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you learn right here. In the past, in the present.
12.
Okay.
Really, it's very hard to distinguish the quality of the clothing. He's moving about. It is shrouded in this darkness still, but you don't see any indication that it would be like not in a good quality.
I just want to know, is this something you would buy at Buttericks, or is it actually like...
No, it seems to be authentic
Yeah.
in
That was
your
the
way.
place I was thinking of too.
Past and the present is just next to Buttricks.
This is what I'm trying to determine. Like, does it look like he actually has the coin to afford this, or is he just like putting on a masquerade costume for this shit?
with your inside check, it looks like it.
Okay, cool.
So we won't go over next door and he will come there and sell us costumes.
He runs over.
Yeah.
No. Next door he has the souvenir shop where you can buy a T-shirt that says like, "I went to the past and the present."
Ooh, yes.
Well, hold it to your horses.
Buy your own wielder weapon.
Your own crystal
Well-
ball, but it's a snow globe with like your fortunes inside, so you can shake it.
Welcome to the past and the present.
You can't tell my future.
I do! And he puts out his fingers towards you. And I sense that you have come here with your companions, have you not?
Yes.
Yes. And I sense that your name begins with one of your favorite foods. Begins with a B. And I'm thinking about bacon.
Oh, wow.
Please, Mr. One with food name, please arrive in.
Yes, I'm York.
I see, I knew it from the very moment I saw you. Your name is Blork the Mighty.
That sounds really cool. Is that what I'm going to be called?
Oh, we will see into your past and your present.
I know
And
my past.
maybe future. Please come in and sit down. Would it be you and would it be your friends that will arrive at this seance with me?
Didn't you know?
Are you coming?
Yeah.
We will let you have this.
Well, I want to listen. Can we listen? Or do you want to be alone, Blork?
Well, I can do a 101, but I can do a group seance if you would wish for it.
No.
First
baby,
and
you decide.
foremost, do you want to see your future, your past, or your present? Or do you need to contact another person in their afterlife?
I want to see my future.
Oh, very good. Now we have determined what you want. Now we have to show what I need. You see, it's either you will look in my orb of vision to see it for yourself what you will become, or we ask, and he makes a flicker with his hand. You can see a group of cards just arrive in his hand. Or we shall tell by my cards of vision.
I like the ball.
And he makes a gesture again, and the cards disappear. And then the ball it is. But I do have to tell you, my friend, to look into the ball. It costs a great deal, and it costs immense of energy and power from me to show you this present of your future.
Okay.
It will. And he points his fingers again towards you and go, and I sense that money is not an issue at all.
I will pay you when I know that you're actually able to read my future.
He's like, oh, that is not how it really works, my friend. The future is always correct and it will always be perceived. But you have to pay in order to make the vision even closely come true.
Why? You can say whatever you want.
I do not. I am driven by the visions of the past, present, and future.
What does it cost?
Well, for you, my friend, I sense that you have a heart of gold, and you are a hero among heroes. I will give this vision for you for only 10 gold.
Okay.
Very good. Please, if I would make all of your friends go outward.
Sure. Have fun.
Blork doesn't have a real concept of money.
I don't.
Noted.
Neither do Blinky. Weirdly enough.
Neither do Videl.
No, I think only Annabella probably.
Very
does.
much noted to all of you, actually. Look, darling, if something goes astray, please just shout.
Okay.
Enjoy.
He, as everything goes, he walks to the entrance and flaps down like a piece of tapestry that is like, so it covers the entrance, and now it's just pitch black. And you lost vision in the room, but then he snaps a finger, and the orb in the middle just starts to glow up.
Does that make the room bright?
Yeah, bright enough for you to see.
Good.
And he sits over to his armchair and he leans over. Oh, please, Blork, I am so sorry. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Zidar. And I will be your trustworthy guide throughout the mystical ether of the world, beyond here and there.
Okay.
But first I have to ask you, Blork, have you ever in your life has this experience before?
No.
Have you never seen your future?
No.
Very well. Do you wish to know the big event in the future, or do you want to know something specific in your future?
Will I be able to protect my friends?
Your friends. And also the breaking rules. I am so glad that you are here, Blork. You only get 2 visions per 10 gold.
Okay.
So you will get 2. So will you be able to protect your friends? How long into the future?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know...
Well, I changed my mind. Will something good happen to me sometime in the future?
He will... Oh, that is a good question, Blork. Asking for fortune in the future. Well, I do not know. But my orb of vision will know. Please place your left hand on the table and place your right hand on the orb. You place your fingers on the orb, and you can feel it's cold to the touch. And as soon as you hit it, he will touch it as well. And you feel this warm sensation come over you, like hastily, as soon as he touches the ball of vision, and you can see in your mind, you start to see images of yourself and your companions as well. The orb tells me that you will travel great distance. You will go through ice. You will go through water. You will go through snow. And you will meet an ancient foe up in the mountains. Mountains of ice and spear. And if you will succeed this foe, you will be prevailed and accepted for who you are.
Can't you see if I win?
Oh, this is not for the tales to see, my friend. It is not up to you, really. It is up to where the way is going. This is a tale that just has not been told. But it's up to you if it is about to be told. But if you succeed, you will meet with fame, glory, and lots of women.
Women?
Or men. It could be good.
What about food and big hammers?
Yes, that is a part of future and fortune, of course.
Oh, good.
He nervously nods a little bit. So, what is your other question?
Did I get one more?
Oh, yes.
I don't know what to ask.
Well, I can help you with that. As I told you before, you can ask into the future something that would happen into your future. Anything that will have important
I know.
significance.
Pretty Ladies and the other's biggest enemy. I think his name is Leon.
Oh, Leon.
Will I kill him?
Leon. I can ask. Please place your hand on the orb and let's see. Ah, yes. Yes, I can feel the presence of him. In the very quick of essence, no. You will not have this glory, because he has already passed, as the future has been told yet now. He will be died in loneliness, and he will be gone and delivered by the one he believed trusted him the most.
Will someone he trusted kill him?
He looks at you and goes, yes.
Okay.
Well, Blork, you have witnessed into the ether and you have tasted the vision, the divination magic of the gods and faith itself. Do you wish to know more? Or do you feel satisfied?
It was really cool, but I don't have any more questions.
It is
now.
okay. And you know, you have found me now, and you can always return. Your future is bright, my friend, and a lot to tell.
That sounds good.
It does. Please, if your companions would be so kind, if they want to know their future, it is always open.
Yes, okay. Bye-bye.
Have a very good day and night, Blork.
Thank you.
And I need to. And he looks he looks down to the Christian and puts his hand on his forehead. Somebody told me Whatever you do, don't aim for the head.
Okay.
Be wary of the face.
What does that mean?
I do not know.
I can't hit someone in the head.
I sensed the spirit that just came and just told me.
Wow.
Yes, the spirits are strong with you.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Yes, you are.
Well, I ask the others now.
Yes, Blar, go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody! He's really cool. You should also try.
Oh, that's fun.
I will go to mountains and fight and win and
Oh,
you know your enemy, Leon.
yeah.
He has been killed by someone he trusted.
That's convenient,
Yes,
if true.
I thought you would be happy.
I is very happy.
Did it ever tell you which one?
Was it number 1, 2, or 5, or whatever?
I mean,
didn't
we're up
remember
to
there was
17 now.
Yeah, we are.
I didn't think about that.
That's
But
fine.
look, is
Apparently- What?
is darling. I was thinking for future references. If you ever would have your fortune told again like this, perhaps we should use a nickname for this evil man, since he's quite well known.
But then he might not be able to see.
But the future will know, nonetheless, would it not? The spirits would know who you truly mean.
They should.
We could
I
find
mean,
you
you should try.
bacon.
Bacon.
Yes, bacon.
Didn't we have one already? Banana? Or was
Banana.
that for something else?
A banana was
Bacon,
for something
banana?
else.
Banana was for something else. I don't even remember. Right.
What are you talking about?
You
that-
weren't there.
Is that the safe word?
Yes.
For something, yes, but I don't remember.
Bacon
what.
banana.
There's
No,
a lot
no,
of
but-
food.
No, banana was the safe word for when someone we will fail to use this
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time.
I
but
remember.
like,
I
you
remember.
know,
Yep.
that. We'll talk about it later.
We'll
But
tell you
for
later,
now-
Lork.
Let's call this evil man
Henry.
Henry.
Is that Leon?
Yes,
Henry.
it is
yeah.
now.
Okay.
I met someone named Henry. I didn't like him very much.
It fits perfect then.
Yes.
Are you going to get your fortune?
How long did it take for him to take his fortune?
Under 10 minutes.
Oh. I don't know. Do you guys want any?
Did he say he could talk to someone?
He
No.
did.
What?
Mm-hmm. He could talk to spirits.
I
Oh,
mean,
yes,
he did.
right.
He said a lot of things.
I want to try something. I'm gonna go
Okay.
inside.
By all
luck.
means.
You go inside, you move out the way of the tapestry, and inside you can see the same exterior, the round table with the round crystal ball in the middle, and he is sitting there. Ah, the goat man. I have been waiting for you, sinner.
Of course you have. May I sit down?
Oh, by certainly you do. The spirits do want to talk with you.
Now I want to talk to a friend of mine.
Oh, talking to a spirit, you see. Ah, that will be good. Do you wish to talk through the cards of vision? the crystal ball, or should I use my special ability to conjure them into myself?
I want to do the ball thing, and I just tap the ball with my finger.
And he slaps your finger and goes, Atata! No touching the ball until you pay.
How much?
For contacting a person. Is this person dear to you?
Yes.
Is this person family?
No.
Ah, interesting. 20 gold.
20. Is it cheaper if he is alive?
Of course. It is not easy to reach the living. It is easier to reach the ones who are dead.
Because I do not know if he's dead or alive.
You want me to scry on him?
Mm-hmm.
I see. It depends on, do you want to know location? And he stares at you and all the mystic around him just dissipates a little bit and go like, what he's wearing?
Why do I want to know that?
No, just a question, you see. I have a lot of customers come in here for different types of reasons, you see. Regardless, it's 20 gold.
20. Sounds much.
Well, the fortunes do not tell themselves.
Oh, okay. I give him 20 gold.
Well, and he takes a part of his dreadlocks and pushes it back a little bit. And he puts his fingers together and a little bit over the crystal ball and go like, what is the name of the person you seek?
Sylvestian.
Sylvestian. And you don't know him well, you see. Where did this person... You last saw this person?
In the Iron Chambers.
The Iron Chambers. The Iron Chambers are an interesting place. Let me see what my ball can say. He makes this weird gestures toward the ball. The ball does not do anything at all. He just said, ha! You are wrong. This person is dead. Long dead.
How long?
Dead. For hours.
Hours, you say?
Yes, for hours. He's running around. He is trapped. He is trapped underneath the tower, cannot come loose. His spirit is lost within the chamber, within the Iron Chamber. The chamber that will lock him there forever. No magic nor spirit can go out from that chamber unless the killer approves his death.
How did he die?
He died by a dagger to the throat. I see a large man. A man that is green to the touch, but half as human. Tusk as an orc, but a mohawk as a human. I see a name, and it starts with a B, but he has a nickname as a goat. Yes, and I see that he is one of the petals of a flower. Yes, a petal of a rose. He is leader of a thorn. A man of many, many powers, I see.
Can you see how he entered the chambers?
But you only get 2 questions. You
No,
need
you
to
didn't
pay me.
Specify that.
Oh, I didn't specify. I understand. I told it to your friend and I thought your friend told you, but it is only 2 per question. But it doesn't call 20. It cost 5 gold per question. Would it have a good contact with the person that is dead?
I slide him 5 gold.
Oh, you're most too kind. The spirits like you much. I sense it in you. You take your good fortunes from your mother, I see. What is your next question?
From where did the killer enter the room?
A mysterious man, nicknamed after a goat. He came through a circle on the ground. Like smokes and mirrors he just appeared. And I see lots of men. I see more than 5 than less than 8. Carrying huge crates of gold and silver through this circle. This man was not meant to be in this place, no. Died by accident, many would claim.
Just hours, you say, not days.
What I say is true, and the spirits are there to be true. I am mere a humble servant to their voice. I am the echo from their mouths.
Thank you. I have what I need.
Oh no! It is I who must thank you. And as you are leaving out, he brings up a hand and makes a gesture with this hand that is a druidic symbol. And he say, "May Elenwe walks through you."
And I walk out.
You walk out and you meet out with your friends.
You look
Isn't
as
it
happy as
cool?
Blork.
Now the last thing there just put me off. I'm more sad, but
Bittersweet.
yeah, bittersweet.
What did he say?
You're not gonna
What?
be glorious on a mountain?
You're not gonna kill Henry?
Nah, didn't ask about him.
Oh.
Asked about Sylvestian.
Oh. Maybe
Who is that?
sandwich man.
Yeah. The owner of the sandwich when we entered this.
And the unhappily sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, right.
The sandwich man. I love it.
He's
What?
always gonna be known as the sandwich.
Yeah.
You wanna hear his fate now or later?
Is
Why
it
do we care
something-
about this sandwich man?
Spill the beans. Don't talk
Yeah.
like this, right? If you
Might
started,
as
why
well
not
tell
just...
us. Yeah.
So this was this green, large, mohawky thing. Entered. His name starts with a B. Nickname
Oh, like
after
bacon.
Yeah, nickname after goat. Petal of Rose, leader of thorns. Killed just few hours ago, not days.
Oh,
As we got told. They were arriving with huge crates with gold and silver.
they?
Yeah. It was about 10 people arriving. And Sylvestian wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, that poor man.
Yeah.
Just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, it seems. Eating his sandwich, and now I can never eat it fully.
Yeah, he seemed nice when I was there. That sucks.
Yeah. I don't trust him.
Trust who?
The fortune teller or the sandwich man?
Do we trust anyone?
Wait.
You're looking through notes.
Alavanka was her name, right?
Alavanka?
Oh, it's close enough. It's close
Yeah,
enough.
that's what I wrote in my notes.
It
Alavanka.
is close enough.
Alvantia.
It's close enough. I like that one more.
I'm gonna go with Alavanka.
Alavanka.
Yes.
Alavank.
Yeah, Alavanka and her crew.
As we're on the track of nicknames, can't we just please continue to call her Feces?
Yeah, thesis. That's okay.
Gosh.
Or that. It's still a lot harder to pronounce.
No, it's not for me.
So
Very true.
I think they're lying to us.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
So,
that.
but it does make more sense with what our other friend's sister told us, at least, because she said that she's making deals with these flower people, right?
Yeah.
So, maybe she was, and he wasn't supposed to know.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do
It
much
still
about
doesn't
that right
explain
now,
why
but...
it still does not explain why they didn't just clean away the sandwich.
Their magic isn't possible to move the baloney.
Maybe he has a last thing, he's a mage, maybe he did something to it so it couldn't be removed, so that whoever came by the place would know that something was wrong.
Anchor
smart-
object.
Yeah.
I will forever be remembered through this
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Well, his spirit still lingers in the iron chambers and cannot be released until this bee with nickname of a goat accept his death.
Oh.
That's
Well,
a
it
very
sucks
tall
even more.
order.
Uh,
And now I feel kind of sorry for Sandwich Man.
If we see the big tall Mohawk man, then maybe we can ask him to release the sandwich man.
You said green as well, right?
Eat his sandwich.
So green, tall,
Is that what
mohawk.
it needs to do? That's how we accept his death. Eat the sandwich.
Tusks and mohawk and
Oh, tusks as well. I sounds like a... Shh.
It sounds like an half orc.
Yeah.
Sounds used if you ask me.
Sounds like garbage. But not really.
I
Okay.
mean, Garbod is nickname for a goat.
I don't know any orcs, I think, that have the nicknames of a goat that starts with B.
Do I?
No.
No.
Okay, well... I guess we could go somewhere else.
The only one that you would have known is the orc in the surface, Jimmy. Well, he's called Jimmy. Nobody really knows what his orc name is, but he goes by the name of Jimmy.
Gimme.
Did we have to wait for the blueprints, right?
Yeah.
Is still how long would it take?
We don't know.
Few hours.
We could go...
There was a lot of
uh,
information, so it would take probably more than just 1 hour.
You want some food and drinks until we wait?
Is it close by or far away?
Close by to the place we're gonna go to? Yes. And close by to pretty much everything.
I was half considering having my fortune told, and then I realized
By all
something.
means.
I am more concerned of the poor fortune teller man if he finds something cackling in my head and I'm gonna break it, poor bastard apart.
Or if he
Oh.
sees, like, too many fortunes.
Oh,
Please.
that I wouldn't want to bring that misfortune on this poor bastard. I mean,
He's expensive, I think. I don't know what fortune tellers usually cost, but please do. It would be so fun.
oh, you're encouraging me to mess with this poor person.
Yes.
Why no?
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
gonna walk inside.
Fun.
It's really fun.
You walk inside, and he's still sitting there in the same place. Yes, of course. The one with many faces, I see.
Interesting.
You're
use
not
of
the
words.
first one that has been traveling in these parts.
I am surely not gonna be the last.
No, of course not. Please tell me your name, dear one.
Which of them?
The one that is close to your true.
Shouldn't you know that?
I do know, but I want to see if you are honest as I will.
As honest I will. Well, that's a trick question. How will I know? How about you write it on a paper first?
Oh, definitely. And he will take a piece of paper and he will write and he will close it. Certainly. I do this all the time.
Of course. And can you hold your hands like this so I can open up
Maybe-
the paper when I said the name so you're not doing any, magic
will-
to change whatever you
He will
wrote
lift his
down.
fingers up with his large hands and large, rings on his fingers.
Well, in that case, closest to my true self. I'll go with the name that I feel is closest to my true self. And that will be Nokri.
And he will point at the paper.
I'm gonna take the paper, I'm gonna open it up.
And it says Nokri. But he has also scribbled the name of Sarvilia.
Of course he had. Fucking knew it. I'm gonna pocket the note.
Mm-hmm. He will look at it and go, well, it will be a souvenir.
It will.
If you're not interested in having souvenirs, of course, I have a multiple in the back shop.
Oh, I bet you do.
Have you ever wanted to be a wielder before? I have multiple of great collections of the greater ones of the wielder weapons of history. Only you can. It could be yours for only 11 silver. A good present for your grandmother.
Weapon of history.
How many kinds do you have?
Oh, I will. First, fortune, of course. Then we will go to the souvenir shop.
Of course.
Please, what do you want to look into your future, your past, or your present?
All three are kinda shit, so. How about we go for the past?
The past? Do you wish me to see through the cards of wisdom, or the orb of vision?
Which would you say is more accurate?
Well, it depends on you. Only you, through your choices, will channel the truth through.
Cards.
The cards. He will bring out the cards and he would put it on the table. It is a deck of tarot cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and he... As I failed to tell your other friend before, you only get 2 questions, answering by the price of 10 gold.
I can do that. Light over 10 gold.
Ah, wonderful. And if you want to have another question answered, it is 5 gold for each question.
Fascinating.
And he shuffles it and goes and places it on the table. Ask your question of the present. Or the past it was. Of course it was the past. You already know your coming days.
Well done. Did my mother sell my sister?
He looks very widely at the cards. And then he closes his eyes and he makes this motion towards them. And then he just slaps the cards in the top of it. And he just picks one up and he just throw it on the table close by to you. And I want you to roll, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Roll me a two D20s.
2d20.
Very nice. As you see, the card before you is the card that looks like a skull, a devil skull with tears running through its eyes and a huge star in the middle of it. And the card says skull. Indeed she did. Even though that she did sell, she didn't take any money for it.
That sounds like a really bad deal.
It was not. It was meant to be. In order to save your life. She traded your sister for you.
Not comforting.
That is what the cards say.
How very quaint of her.
Please, what is your second question? And he takes the card and puts it into the deck end and go and put it back on the table.
This might be a really weird one, but I guess you're in for the ride. Have I ever met my father?
And he takes and he makes these gestures around the cards, and he just slaps the deck and just brings forth and toss one card towards you. Roll 2 D20s again.
So aggressive.
You know, you have to bitch slap the spirits to get them.
Oh my god! Yes.
The card that lies before you is the name called Key. It is a hand that holds this ginormous golden key on a golden field. And he looks like, you have not met your father, but you hold something for him that will be the key to his very being. In order to him to make his goal, he needs you.
Is this when I pay 5 extra to know what the key is?
He looks on. You are reading my thoughts. And I thought I was the one who had great gifts with the powers of the mystics and arts of beyond. Yes.
I'll humor you then. I'll give him 5 more goals.
What is your third question for the spirits to answer?
What is this key that I hold?
The key that you're holding is long and black. Deep as the night, and you can see through the ball of eternity the black void of stars, dreams, and it's filled with truth, yet secrets. Bells,
I have no idea.
bells upon bells, doors upon doors, the scribblings, laughter of a gentleman sitting there in the void,
I
with
wouldn't
papers
use the
wrapped
word.
around his face, just waiting for you to give him the last words that he needs in order to help your father at the end.
A gentleman, really?
Well, just to be frank, the spirits really don't know what it is. A gentleman seems to be just in a pretty good favor.
It's not the terminology I would use, but They do them, I do me.
Do you want to have more questions answered by the cars? And it takes the cars and go.
Nah, I think I had my deep share of
Very
revealing
well.
truths for
Slaps the
one day.
cards, and the cards disappears.
Though I do want to buy a souvenir wielder weapon.
Oh, right this way, my lady. And he goes to the very back, put out like the tapestry, opens up another door, and there's definitely a boutique in the very back of this establishment. There are
God.
multiple shelves of toys of him. There are multiple like pocket books that he says it says like smoke and mirrors the past and the present. And there are numerous of the toy weapons that are presumably wielder weapons.
Is any of them actually anything that resembles what I know is a wielder weapon? Or is
Make
it all
a-
just
Make a
a
history
mug?
check. Make a history
Because
check.
I know of the cone, I know there's a book, I know there's a dagger, I know there's a bow, I know there's a scepter.
Yeah. You can make a history check on them.
Crown jewels.
Oh yeah, those as well.
I have a whole list of them shit.
For fuck's sake, why am I rolling so bad when I want to actually have something?
As you look at them, it's not really that you recognize any of them. There are bows, there are daggers, there are like, but most of them are just toys. Looks like children's, like what you buy in a Buttericks, kind of like.
Is there a hammer?
There is a hammer.
Toy hammer, right?
Yes.
Like, how big would you say this toy hammer is for a human?
It will be beneficial for Blinky. Blinky
So
will
it's,
be.
it's like this size hammer?
It's not. Blinky would hold.
Finally.
You would hold it like a one-handed a one-hammered warhammer, but for Blinky it's like a maul.
Finally.
Is that the biggest one of them?
Yes.
I'm gonna get that one.
Ah, great choice. That is 11 silver.
I will pay 11 silver.
Mm-hmm.
11.
As you pay him and he gives you the weapon, he takes the coin. Can you feel it? Can you feel the power of history coursing through your veins? That is the spirits talking, and they're telling you that you are most welcome back to the present.
I do thank the spirit. But so, before I leave, just a quick question. Which one did I pick up?
Ah, that is the greatest of them all, you see.
Of course it is.
Wielder weapons are delicate to see, and the DM just has to find the right page in order to tell you what the name is.
While you're looking at the page, as
Yes.
soon as Rill goes inside, I'm gonna lead down to Blinken. You wanna touch my dagger?
Is this code for something, or do you actually asking of something else?
You wanna identify the daggers I found?
Okay, thank you, God. Yes, I could do that.
Yeah, I bring her one of the daggers.
Uh-huh.
Draco's dagger.
I'm gonna do one of the daggers while she's in there.
Perfect timing.
It will probably take 10 minutes, so
Meditation.
I will send it to you.
Lovely.
God, you sent the message at the same time as someone else, exactly on the second, so I was very confused. I'm like, what the fuck? This is
He-
not what
As you ask what this is, well, this is the mightiest of them all. A wielder weapon that is known as the World Breaker. In their tongue, it was called Gavarum. The World Breaker.
Gavaru, the World Breaker. I like this. Do you have like a gift strip, like a ribbon or something?
I Do you?
Quite long.
And he goes up. Takes up this cardboard, and it has like multiple like. Do you wish to have pink, blue, red, or purple? It comes with a gift card.
Blue.
Blue, a gift card as well.
Yes.
I have a blue
I
gift
can
card.
write the name of that. Yeah.
Ah,
Perfect.
perfect. And he will give you the card. Thank you for your patronage. Please come
Thank you.
always back to the past and present at any time.
Yes, I tend to return to the past all the time.
That is good. But always remember as you're moving on, never get stuck in the present. And never
late
go
for
back
that.
to the past.
Too late
You
for
should
that as well.
always go to the future. And as real, you wander outside of the establishment.
Yes.
Well, we left?
I
No.
left.
No. Oh, you left the whole shop?
I went outside. Where other are, right?
Yeah.
No, we're just... We're
the
in
lobby.
the shop, but we're in the lobby.
I'm going to the lobby then.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna send this text here because I'm gonna tell them what it is. And when I'm done.
It hurts changelings, yes.
So I can tell it to the chat as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So what Blinky has identified, it is called Kyrillian Blade. And a Kyrillian Blade, you gain +1 bonus to attack and attack rolls. When you hit a shapeshifter or a changeling with this weapon, the creature takes an additional 3d6 points of slashing damage. Proficiency with the dagger is also added to your proficiency with the attack. So if you are proficient in it, so you can use it. So it's a dagger meant to hurt changelings.
Could I
Or shapeshift.
sense if it...
And also to determine what a shapeshifter is everybody that can shapeshift. Like, if they are lycanthropy, like werewolves,
Druids.
druids.
So I shouldn't stab myself with it then.
No.
Unless you want to hurt yourself really badly.
Oh, cut my finger.
Do you know, I really wanted Draco to just hit you with that.
Oh my god, that would have been shit back then too. She would have just...
I was not there.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna come out to the rest. I'm just gonna walk over to Block. Block, my handsome giant.
Hello?
Hi, could you please kneel down for me?
Okay.
And I'm gonna like wrap the ribbon around his neck, which I've like tied to the hammer and the card. And on the card it just says, "To the handsomest of all Goliaths, Block." And then it also says, "Wielder hammer." What was it? Gavaroom, the wall breaker.
Yeah, Gavaroom.
Oh, thank you, pretty lady.
Block
What
don't know
is
how
it?
to read.
This is a secret amulet that will help you gain your own special hammer eventually.
Wow, but I have my hammer.
But this hammer is gonna be so special. It's called the World Breaker.
That sounds cool.
Isn't that a fancy name?
Yes.
You could also call it Gavaroom, but I thought you would like the World Breaker more.
Yes. Thank you. What do I do with this?
Well, you could just have it as a necklace for now. It's a good luck charm.
For Blinky, it's just enormous. But for Blork, it's quite like...
It works.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna go in quickly, actually. Quickly.
To
gonna
spoil
slide in.
yourself.
Yeah.
Just gonna slide into the room and find the man.
He comes back into the room and flips down the tapestry and up. Aha! I see. More visitors seeing the future, I see. Well,
No.
get
more
over
like
here.
looking into the past, but
Well, get over here, Goblin, and let's
Yeah.
have it all done. And he sits down.
I'm gonna take out my journal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna open up to a page where there are multiple of drawings that I made all the way back in 1 year ago in real life. So here we are, and I'm just gonna slide forth.
You have to
There-
pay.
Yes, but I'm gonna show you if you can even do this.
I'm gonna show him it is pictures of tarot cards that we picked in the Halloween episode 1 year ago.
Oh.
Yes. And I have all of them written down, so don't worry about that.
Can you text it to me?
Oh yeah, I can.
I know I have it somewhere, but
Yeah, I can text it.
it's on the Halloween.
2 of them are not relevant since Fallon and Garbo are not here, but
Well,
I'm just
I
gonna.
think I do recall which one I had though.
Oh shit! The text is fucked up, but it's all there.
oh wow.
Yeah. Something happened with the text when I copied it, but.
Do you want me to identify all of them?
Well, at least I want to
yes.
know what.
Well, the one for Blinky, Videl, and Rillis.
What do they mean? Just
That
roughly.
would be 15 gold.
Okay,
I mean, it's 3 questions. Makes sense.
ready.
And he will take them and go like, ha! Which of the cards do you need me to identify?
Well, the one with the. We can start with the moon, because that's mine.
Ah, yes, the 2 moons! One purple half moon and one red in the middle. I see. Well, what do you want to know about the card?
I just want to know why. What it means. Is it a bad omen because it's an eclipse?
It is an eclipse, and it says that you are important during that eclipse. It is important for you, but it's important where you are. The spirits tells that everything leads to this position. Everything tells you about that you have an important role together with your companions.
I see. Well, that's good then, I guess. It's not a bad omen, so that's just what I wanted to know.
Oh, I will not say it's an omen, it's just a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
To be always careful where the moons are and where you are.
Mm-hmm. Well, I always am. Actually, the other cards could probably. Can I get my friends? Because it regards them.
No,
What do you mean, no?
we have already begun the
Fine.
circulation of the spirits in the room. If we take them in, the voices of the voices will always shatter the room.
I get it. Okay.
Well then, who other you will tell?
White card, black hole, and tentacles, and it says mystery.
Ah, yes. This person, when they got it, they will be heartbroken. They will be filled with a black void, and they will feel sorrow, and they will reach out in desperately attempt to find something that would fill that hole. A mystery could only help this person to ever feel whole again.
Okay. That sounds terrible.
It has been lost to love, and it will be lost to love again.
He needs love.
He needs love, and he didn't need love.
Okay.
Don't be fooled by the tentacles, dear goblin.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about those.
The tentacles are his internal hunger for being greater than he is.
Hmm.
He knows that he's powerful, but he is desperate for more. Lost in heart. Only he can find the true heart of his life again.
Okay. Well then, what about the?
What?
No, I just read our chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I have a friend that is very, yeah.
Hmm? Hmm? We both thought.
Okay, then the last one I want, you can skip these two, but I want the one with the woman that says the madame.
Ah, yes. Many questions about this card. The shifting of the madames, the shifting of mystery, the shifting of seats, it would say. A person great from politics will fall, and yet the doors of truth will be revealed. But will they accept the position that they hold within? Or will they just accept who they are? There are two different people in this person's mind. The person that they need, and the person that they want. And depending on the end, who would they choose? The card says it is just only a madame can only answer this question.
So you're saying she should ask a madame or
He looks
become
at
a
her.
madame?
I do not know. Do you want to know? You need to pay more.
I'll find out by myself.
There you go.
As most in life. But it was helpful, thank you.
It is okay. I can feel the spirits. They tell me, do not need to worry. He's still alive and he's still there, waiting for you. Tippity-tagging, snickily-snagging round his claws and tail, waiting for you to arrive until the moon will shine. Good day, Blinky, and have a good night. And he will just leave.
Keep it happy out.
I read your fortunes too, in a way. I'll talk about it. Yeah,
I'm gonna hug Videl.
No.
you are loved. There is love everywhere around you.
I'm gonna hug her back. I'm gonna hug her quite hard.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hug him hard.
Thank you.
and you.
I'm gonna turn to you there. Gonna turn to Rill.
Your other, less voluptuous lady. Either you're gonna become a madame or you're gonna have to talk to a madame, and you will be powerful if you want to, but you have to decide if you want it or need it.
Scruff, did you eat something bad?
I just, remember these?
So I'm gonna show them the cards.
I just asked him what they meant. I'll tell you
and
about it.
I wrote that shit so long ago.
Oh yeah.
It's all written in here. It's been here for
Well,
one.
it's almost Halloween, so it is literally almost 1 year ago that we got the
And I
cards.
predicted the fucking shit out of a lot of things.
Yeah, you really did.
So you're telling me that a card that is named the Madame literally means exactly what the name of the card is?
Sometimes it's very straightforward.
Clearly.
A mystery
Charming.
means hugging.
Yes,
I mean, look at all the
that is-
tentacles.
that is all it meant.
I'm gonna lie to him. Yeah.
So many arms for hugs. You will
Yeah.
understand once you read the firm grip.
We
Mhm.
can switch. You can borrow it if you want. And
Is
I
it-
can learn about coitus since that wasn't in my book. Okay, who's hungry?
I
Are we
am.
eating?
I figured. Well, we should probably get something in us while we wait. It's gonna
Would
be a
they
long
contact
night.
us when, like, were we supposed to be contacted when they were done? Or are we just supposed to, like,
What do they usually do? Do I know that?
Oh, they come for you.
Okay,
They come for us. Well, it's better if we're close by, so I figure just next door.
They're done.
do they serve?
No,
Food that
I'm
is not-
thinking. Not the den, because I don't think you want that food.
I prefer food that is not half rotten.
Poor people. Yeah. We could go to let us see.
No, wait, that's not an inn. Or is it?
What?
Blinky brings us to the brothel.
We can go to the locus.
Yeah,
Yes.
a type of inn.
It is. We can
With
order
our type of food.
Yeah.
No, it is it's an inn. 20, right? We can eat there.
Yeah, it's called the Alleyway Inn.
Let's go to the Alleyway Inn, and I have a little idea. Gossip spreads pretty much a lot around this place. So if you want to spread some shit, you can do that. But I'm also kind of wondering, like, maybe we could get some information on what people actually feel about the roses and rumors about the hollows and whatnot wider. So just throw shit out there and see what happens. Huh? I'm really bad at doing it, so I figure maybe you can.
See, I can do this at this inn.
Oh yeah.
You want us to talk shit about the roses?
No.
I just want others. I want you to get others to talk about what they think about them and the hollows. And if someone has heard anything about Mickey or the fact that there is another hollow group in Baril, how can nobody know that? That is weird. Okay, yeah, let's go there.
My
Onward!
horny man. Just follow my lead and I'll show you how to get information.
Right, the man voice.
All right. You wander again over the city again to the other side. Reaching to the other side, it's been it takes a while to go over. I would say it has now go like an hour, like it would 70, 80 minutes walking since you were here last time. And you wander into the number 20, that is the Alleyway Inn. As you wander in here, the establishment is quite larger than the den. It is four levels of this inn, and there is this huge bottom establishment at the very, very end of it all. It is a huge place where you can eat, drink, and have a lot of partying. And there's a lot of people here. And as you step into this establishment, you can see there are numerous of these gangs and thugs that are just sitting
Can I
there.
add that before we go in? That
Everybody in the group should just keep close eye on your things, like a close eye.
It reminds you of the second hand in Karai. It's a thief's den. They are talking amongst each other. They are gambling a little bit, but it's a lot of people here, and it looks like it's a very popular place to hang. And in the very front of it all, you can see there are multiple bartenders that are serving, and they're carrying in food. But in the middle of it all, you can see there is one man standing there with a cane. He has long, shoulder-long hair and no beard. He is cleanly shaved, longer feature of his face, longer nose. He stands up. A little bit finer clothed, but still have the ruggedy, like, robes of a thief, but having this cane on his left side, looking about. His cane is having a wolf's head. The mouth closed, but it's a silver top head of a wolf, and the cane goes down towards being silver and just go to a metal hilt, and then it goes to this very deep brown oaken material. And he stands looking over and just viewing whatever people are talking and listening to other people's conversations. And then as you arrive, he looks up and looks directly at Rill. And he walks with a lot of will in his spirit.
figure. And this is who I suppose it is.
You know exactly who this
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
This older gentleman goes in, leans on his cane and go, Madame, and he try to takes your hand and try to kiss it.
I'll let him.
He kisses your hand and he removes it, and he goes to Videl and wishes to kiss his hand as well.
I'm gonna just do as Rill does. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Follow my lead.
And he tried to do it on Blinky as well.
And nerves like
And he will do that if Blork allow him as well.
What are you doing?
I'm here to greet you.
He's licking your hand.
Bash horns. Clash horns, I mean.
He looks at you and hold your hand and go like, Clash, whatever you said. He will release it and go like, I welcome you to the Alleyway Inn. My name is Frigg Bratti. And I am the owner of this establishment. It is very nice to see such other formidable, looks at Rill, individuals has arrived at my establishment.
Frigg Bratti. That is an interesting name. Is the name as interesting as you?
Oh,
Or is it just...
It is
Vicky-
just a mere
Vicky just
layer.
subconsciously nods, but like, oh,
It is one of my multiple layers. Please, my friends, are you here for drinking and relaxing, or are you here for...
peeling layers?
Well done. This way, my friends. He leads you to the bar, and you are seeing this younger female, short, black, brown hair, freckles on her, from her nose up to her cheeks, and she looks like she is barely 15 years old. And she serves you drinks, and you're like, no, child. These individuals want the finest of wines, you see. They know why they're here. They are here to communicate. Well, yes, Mr. Frigg, yes. And she runs away into the kitchen. And he moves 4 people away from the bar with just his cane and just like, and they just move away. And you are placed at the bar, and he sits on the very further of the right side corner, and he sits down, and after some moments, numerous of glasses come up, and a huge bottle of a high elven wine.
guess this place looks also a bit spruced up.
Oh yes, it has.
Yeah, I can figure.
Actually, I want you to make a perception check.
No, that is
20? A dirty 20?
You know, because your homestead is Kyril. You know, at the very top nook of this establishment, there on the railing above the bar, there's usually a symbol or like incarvings of thieves that it tells you what their allegiance are. And usually, you know that this bar has allegiance with Mafnania, and with your backstory. But you can see that is carved over. And now you can see there is this large, colorful symbol of a rose.
Fuckers!
How do you spell Fnafnana?
Like this!
Done it. It is exactly as it sounds.
Fnafnia?
Yeah, exactly like that.
F.
I don't remember the silent H in the very end.
Okay. It's
the A with the roof, as I usually do.
And it's 2 H's, right?
Yes,
At the end.
yes.
2 silent ones.
4.
4, okay, yes.
Well, Well, Mr. Bratti, this is a very interesting place you have.
Oh, please, call me Frigg.
Frigg. So, how much do we owe you for the wine?
Well, it depends on what you want for information, you see. I could tell that you are here for business. It depends on how amusing I am with your questioning. Nobody comes to seek out Frigg Bratti to just shits and giggles and drinks and clever puns.
I not heard you're a really fun guy.
I am.
Well, I mean, in that case, I guess it comes as no surprise that I'm quite new in town, and, well, a girl gotta eat, so...
And he uncorks the wine.
So, what kind of works is there around?
Oh,
Who
you
should
want
one
to
talk
work?
to? Yeah.
Well, you see, you're just come to the right man. I do need a couple of hands, and maybe some of your service, of course. Well, it depends on your skill set, of course. And if your other band is also of your gang, maybe I need somebody with a particular set of skills.
Sounds like a tall order to fill, but I'm sure we're up for the task.
I would say that you quite fitted the detail. Well, if you're up for the task, you can have a little sip of my wine, and he will pour wine on each and every one of the glasses.
I'm gonna not drink right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I guess we will have a little taste of this. It would be a shame to let it go to waste.
And as you are about to take the glass, he puts a finger on top of the glass. It is meant for people that are working together, and he circles his finger of the very exterior of the glass.
Oh, you mean I can't have a taste first? That's naughty.
Well, I am known to be naughty.
I could
You
tell.
see, I need a person that would break in to the palace.
Very tall order indeed.
Well, it's not any part of the palace, of course.
Mm.
Well, I need you to go to the dungeons and help a
sounds like
man to
fun.
be released.
I'm gonna
Oh, this
just
sounds
glance at the wall
interesting.
and be like, and this man has scratches over his name, does he?
I'm gonna
Well,
glance up towards the wall and make sure that he sees that I'm glancing at it.
He does not look where you're looking, and he's just looking at you. Let me tell you that this man has left scratches all over my face previously.
Oh, that sounds like a wild person. I really want to meet this man now.
Well, you wouldn't. But with all of the things that happening in this town, I want him to be released.
And this man has a name, are you sure?
Well, it depends. It depends on if I can count on you. Or are you people that are working for authority?
Do I look like someone who works for authority?
He looks at you and go, yes. You look like exactly the type of girl that would work for that specific type of authority.
I am very unsure if I should be flattered or insulted right now. Intrigued, I am though.
And this is where we take the offer just so he pays us to get Siren out, which we're already gonna do.
So how can we prove that we're not working with the authority?
He looks around. He looks at Blork. You're working with these people, yes?
Yes.
You see that guy over there at the door?
Yes.
The big, bulky man.
Not so big. But
The
yes.
man who has a rose tattoo on his hand. I want you to go and punch him.
Why?
To see if you're even worthy of working with me.
Okay.
Don't
Should I-
worry. He owes me money. He haven't paid for this drink. I just want to see what type of side of authority you're working for.
What about
Should I-
retaliation, though, from his
Oh.
friends?
Don't worry about that. I will fix it for you.
Should I just punch him or should I say something?
Dealer's choice.
You can yell out Blork the Mighty.
You could even
Ted
use
would-
your toy hammer if you want to.
No, it could break.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, it
Obviously.
probably would.
I go towards the man.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at
You come to this. Did you want to do something, Vidal?
Yeah, as he goes, I'm gonna ask, what's the pay?
The pay.
Yeah.
Oh, we will see. He will look towards Blork. And Blork, you reach to this individual that's he's big, but he's not big as you are. But he has a lot of muscles, and he has a lot. He's drinking a lot with his. It looks like a smaller group of individuals. They're not looking like him though. It looks like the other ones are like smaller, like ruffians or thieves. But this guy, he looks more like a bandit than the others. Sitting there with
Roll.
leather armor, and he has like a half like mohawk leaning onto his side. Human.
What kind of mug is he drinking from?
He drinking from I would say a wooden tankard.
Okay. And what clothes did this man have that told me to go here?
Brown leather with like a tunic behind it all that is like beige and gray, and he has black pants and boots.
I go to this man and say, "Do you see that man with brown leather and everything that?
Mm-hmm.
And does he drink?"
Yeah.
I punch the tankard so it goes into his mouth and
Oh.
cracks open his jaw.
Oh my god!
Shit. Okay.
Oh,
I want you
I
to
mean,
do.
he did say punch him.
yeah.
I want you to
I guess Glork is used to these orders.
do an unarmed strike with advantage because it's an ambush.
This is where the bar fight is. Oh! That poor man's teeth.
I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw for this guy.
I hope he has good dental insurance.
I hope he doesn't die.
You can see that as he's about to drink, he's like laughing a little bit, take his tankard, and as Blork just walks up to him, no emotion at all, just looks at him, and he's like, drinks a little bit, nods a little bit about Blork, and Blork just, it just shatters the mug, and the mug splinters into his jaw, and you hear something that is so... It is so ungodly, like so disgusting that it is as his jaw just breaks and
Ow!
splinters goes into his jaw and he flies backwards into the wall, and you can see he starts to bleed and he faints on the ground, just bottom, and people around the table where he used to go, they look up and draw their weapons, and they look up at you, and they see this ginormous, intimidating Goliath just staring with a huge wooden toy hammer around his head.
And this little blue scarf.
Yeah.
Yes, and his little blue scarf.
Oh, is the toy hammer big?
To them, yes. For you, no.
I
but
would
it's
assume
not
that
like a small pendant.
No.
No. Like, no, it's like if you would take a real hammer, like a human-sized hammer that we have,
Yeah.
and you tie it and put it around your neck. So it's
Yay
for
big.
them not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
This
So
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So for you, it's kind of like it's a big pendant, but it's
Yeah.
not
I see.
big.
Blork, I want you to make an intimidation check with advantage.
I'm so happy I didn't ask him
What?
to rip the rapture off.
Well, it's not bad though.
I'm
You still
gonna,
need to
I'm gonna roll for him as well. Well, lucky for you, they roll under. Under.
I just turn around and go back.
Oh, yeah, as they are deciding to attack you or not, they are just standing there, looking at him, don't doing anything. As the only thing that is, the only thing that is happening in the tavern or the inn is just the laughter of Frigg. That is just. Well, that is gonna leave a mark.
I look
I
over
did
at
this, you said.
Should I help him?
No. He will recover in time. His punishment for not paying the tip. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
Well, let us talk business then. Take your glasses, and he will take his flask. Follow me to the private room, and he will guide you towards
This
a
is when
more
I'm gonna
silent.
get to the layer peeling.
Oh yeah. Peeling them layers.
Like an onion. Following him.
And he takes you to the very back of the establishment, to a room that is how would I say? It is very soundproof in here. There is you cannot hear the sound, the music, or anything that comes from the inn. It's just a closed room, 4 corners, and a large table. It looks like a conference room. No windows at all. It's just this large table with 8 or 10 other chairs that are just in this room, dark, and a large, I would say a large old Kandalorian mat that's just lying underneath it. It's colorful. It's colorful with red and orange colors and have patterns of gold around it. And it sits on one of the chairs.
Don't scratch the carpet. We know
Have I
what
been in
happens when
here?
we scratch carpets.
Have I been in this room?
Yes, you have.
Then I'm gonna sit in my chair just by instinct.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I assume one by one, each one of you will go into the room, and you can decide if you
Sit
sit
down.
or you will stand.
Ah, sit.
Oh yeah, sitting.
Blork?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. As you all sit down, he will pour even more wine into your glass. And go, this is very, very good. It's not very many people that would dare to punch a rose in its face.
Well, we
I
don't
mean-
plan to stay here that long, so who cares?
I mean,
at
if
this
anyone
point?
asks, it's quite easy. He didn't punch a rose in the face. He punched a tankard, and the rose person's face just happened to be on the other side.
Very true.
Very
I didn't
true.
see that he was drinking.
As
That's
we all saw if he
very
ran
true.
into him too.
Oh yes.
Very
At least
true.
it was only once.
Well, I have been very helpful in your endeavor. Can I wish to have your names?
I'm Blork.
Well, greeting to you, Blork.
I'm Stan.
He nods.
Oh, you can call me Rill.
Rill?
Mm-hmm.
I think Scruff is fine.
Very well. So, what I need for the business for you, it is that I have a friend that is locked in the dungeon. He's a tabaxi man that goes by the name of Siren. Do you know this individual?
One can say I've heard of him, but never actually met.
Rumors of the former hollows spreads.
Former.
Well,
There is no former here.
didn't look like it outside. Or is that just to keep up pretenses?
It is just to keep a face.
Well, it's safe of you.
Well, this
Scrub.
individual.
But
You look a bit tense. Do you want a back rub?
I want a lot of things, yeah.
I'll take that as a yes. I
He-
just get up and go and like give Scrub a massage.
I'm gonna just lean into this and be like, thank God.
Prig stands up and walks a little bit of sideways and looks into his hand and then moves and looks at his cane. This man, I owe him a lot. He has saved me numerous of times and he has given me money and fame for quite some time. It was a different time. And I owe him. I owe him everything.
Sounds like quite a remarkable man.
He is.
The question: how did someone so remarkable end up in a dungeon?
Many things.
Shift in her arms, like, fuck you.
Many things. Especially from a betrayal from a member.
Massage, massage, massage.
Even though this gnome has crazy eyes, they're like filled with pain right now.
I'm massaging hard, okay?
Betrayed
Oh.
betrayed by a friend. A close friend. Know them for years. And nothing that could repay what they did.
I mean, the friend might come back.
Oh, they did not. They will not. They have long run away with the tails between their legs, and money in their pockets, and a new contract to be served.
Oh, a contract.
They still have
could-
another one.
Ah, interesting. Say, this friend that now serves another one. Would there be a bonus if that friend was caught?
Well, I would say if you find this individual, you have done it good.
Well, I would need to know what contract it would be that person signed in that case.
He takes up his hand and leans on a little bit, leans on the cane and go like, "It does not matter. Finding this person is pretty much impossible."
Is it this person? I'm gonna lay out the wanted poster of Mickey.
He's like, "Yeah, exactly that."
We've seen him.
Well,
I
in order to find him, well, bring him back for justice. The thieves always remember what's happened.
So what did he do?
Oh. Well, and he sits down. That is a long tale. I hope you have more wine. And he will give you out more wine. You see, the hollows in this city were quite remarkable. They were not the best of thieves, but they were they were trustworthy nonetheless. They hold this particular street, as their own base of operation. I was one of their humble innkeepers. I was swayed under their protection, and I, as many others, believe in Siren's words of united people, and even got the goblins in on it as well. And it's not many people in this city who would make the goblins fall in line.
We saw a goblin topside, though.
Exactly.
Very
That is,
odd.
but that is not the meaning of it. It is just a meaningful ruse by the people that are controlling this city now.
So they're making
Regardless.
it appear as if it was okay.
My sincerest apologies. The city of Kyril has many layers. They believe that the politicians are those who are in control of this republic, but it is not. It is the thieves among the people who controls this city. Because
And who
one of
controls it
their...
now?
Well, it looks like one of the council members known as Blade is losing her election that is coming up. Losing to the man that is called Jericho Leafish.
That is a
one
mouthful.
heck of an elf. Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. Alrighty.
Well, Jericho is not an elf. Jericho is an half-elf. Well, not a half-elf, a halfling, I mean. He is the pronounced leader of the Roses. And he will try to take his seat as a councilman. And then he will take over this city full and heartfully.
And he's taking it for another man that is in another city, I take it.
Well, no.
No.
He is not in it for politicians. Well, yes and no. Have you ever heard about an individual known as the Bandit King?
Him I'm referring to, yeah.
Rumors.
The Bandit King has made an alliance with the Roses. And do mind that the Roses haven't been in this city for a long time. I have digged up and noticed some individuals that tells that the Roses comes from Maylor, come from the big city of Faelor, where the Roses, just a brand of a larger crime syndicate, has spread into the western side. Well, the eastern side, I mean. They are expanding their turf and they are taking over this city. Because of simple as that, one of our consul people, known as Blade, has always had the strong alliance with the Madams. The Madams works as a vessel for this city. And Madame Red has been one of the more trusted allies to this city. With her absence, I am afraid that the city has fallen under the claws of the Roses more and more. And Blade is losing the ground that she has fed for a long time. With nothing that the Madams can offer, and that port of line and port of wares that the Madams offered Blade, she is now more and more losing her ground within the Senate. And in a couple of weeks, we will see if even she remains to stay in her high seat of ruling. But the only person that I know that despises the Roses more than others is Siren.
So, this siren that you want us to help, has it been in there for a long time, or?
He has been here for quite some time now, serving a sentence after a heist he did towards the halls of Eternals. And they managed to steal the Evening Star, a specific item that were in the halls of Eternals. They
He
say
managed to?
he says that he never managed, but a person actually managed to do it. when they were inside and when they were captured, well, one of the members did take the Evening Star and lit it away.
Mickey.
This this person is most definitely Emmerich. Well, Mickey, that you know him as.
Fascinating.
Fuck, I've been using his nickname this whole time.
Well, to be fair, Blinky didn't know his first name.
Maybe I didn't. Good. Then it's good, because I thought I did only know that one.
So his nickname is Mickey, but his real name is Emmerich.
Emmerich. Yeah.
So, in order to do this tall order you have given us, I assume you have some plan.
I do have a plan. But it needs to have people with a certain set of skills. You see, I have provided with blueprints and whatnot to provide into the endeavor to reach in towards the dungeons.
We would have gone here first.
I'm just gonna scream.
But
Squeezing
I am
harder.
afraid that if I manage to do this, you have to do something else for me, though.
Mm-hmm.
There is another person in there that I wish to be released. A confidant of Blade. Her name is Ramala. She is one of the closest confidants to Blade, and she was captured by the authority by smuggling. She has strong tidings towards the western continents, and specifically Candaloria. And Blade have not the heart to put it out because she was put there by the law, and it's not easy for a councilwoman, and also being a thief, to make her friend go away.
So we're getting the Ramallah out as well then.
Indeed.
But you said you had the blueprints. I assume you also know guard rotations and
That is
other
not
little
what I
tricks?
know. I have the blueprint, and I have whatever means necessary to understand the full layout of wherever they are. I know the location of Siren, and I know what have become of him the last months. I can tell you now.
Yeah,
Well, they are more taking closer care of him, as a target has been done in here. You see, he pours out more wine in each other's glass.
It's gonna drink like a fucking maniac at this point.
He has been placed under, well, together with his group and other inmates in the dungeons, trying to make his stay there more comfortable. But the previous 2 months ago, there were some sort of riot in the dungeon, and a person tried to assassinate him. Managed to cut him very deep in the stomach, but healers managed to take care of him. But he has been placed. He has been placed in a more selective place in the dungeon.
For his protection?
For his protection.
Who attacked him?
They do not really know authority. But I know.
I'm just gonna fucking stare at Blork with hatred right now.
But not one of the other inmates or
Well,
members.
it was an inmate, but we have another legion.
But yeah.
They had an legion to, I refer to a group as Legion.
Really?
And this woman tried to kill him.
She didn't happen to be a goat, did she?
She did.
Yeah.
It's curious. Coincidence. Promise.
At this point, this prof.
But
I haven't. Blinky cannot fucking hide her fucking frustration and anger at this point. She is visually upset at this point.
But he puts up his fingers and hands and puts his cane to the side a little bit. I can assure you that he is still alive, and I have provided him with the necessary contrabands in order for him to feel nothing more than just comfort. This happened 2 months ago, and his wounds have been healed. The council understand his importance to this city.
His importance?
Well,
Yeah, I am sure.
Blade
the
and
Archmage-
Siren understand, they know each other. Well, the Archmage is one of them who demands that he will be executed.
Oh, really?
Ah,
Yeah,
she
I thought
knows.
she wanted to have him alive. For
Well,
reasons.
He tried, well, they stole the Evening Star, one of the city's most powerful items that had been seen in this area in a very long time. It's very close to one of the wielder weapons, yet it is not. It is a very strong, remarkable elven weapon.
So, this palace and this dungeon, I assume you can't use magic in there, can't you?
No, you cannot. It is a heavily protected by this counter magic and disruptive magic. Whoever will
How
go down
about-
there will have to go there with finesse.
And how about items?
Exactly.
Well, some of the items will work until you get to the solitary confinement where we will confine him. This area is the heaviest of the guards, but no magic, not even from weapons. Well, wielder weapons will work, but other weapons will not.
A good thing we have a wielder weapon, then I'm just gonna point towards the hammer hanging around Blorks.
He looks at Blork and go like, huh, humor.
I
It comes
punched
along.
him.
He nods and you're like, I understand. It was a long time I heard humor.
I'm strong.
That is not humor. That is a fact.
Big fact.
You gotta need a bit of spice of humor
And-
in life, otherwise it gets so dull.
And this goat woman,
Well,
what happened to her?
well, we don't really know. After the guards managed to kill her, they experienced some shiftings in the body and they took this individual out and they burned her.
If things.
They were afraid that there was some sort of foul magic to it all.
That's interesting and highly fascinating.
Also, there were orders by the High Council. That
Of
to burn.
course, it was ordered by the High Council. I wonder if this shifty goat had something to do with the Archmage.
Yeah.
Regardless, we must act and we must do it with precise. We need to go in there without magical means. This is why I need people with skills that are able to talk. And with great finesse, we managed to go in there.
How do we get the big guy in? Discreetly.
Well, if you're up for the task, I have an idea.
Oh, we're very much up for the task. How about
Yeah.
tonight?
Tonight,
Yeah, how about as soon as possible? We're very eager for work, you see.
I can manage to do it in the morning at tops. This will need to be precise.
Mm-hmm.
Your big fella over here, he will go as a bodyguard to whomever who go towards the palace. You will be
Sounds
traveling.
reasonable.
You will be traveling merchants from the Golden Unicorn Company, seeking out to have a meeting with Blade.
I see.
And when you will arrive with Blade, Blade will nod you at the right direction and manage to escort you halfway down until you have to go with finesse further down.
And how do we get out?
Well, that is really up to you, really. There is multiple places you can go. Either way, you can go back from whence you came, but I know that there is a secret pathway. They are not written down in the blueprint, but I know that they have notice notes that there is a secret path to an escape tunnel. If the palace would ever be attacked, people would retreat down to the dungeon, into the solitary confinement, and find this secret pathway leading outwards into the forest line.
Sounds awfully practical.
And after they are out, where then?
You will return here, as I will take care of Siren, and I will also take care of Ramallah. After the heat has been lowered down, as the prisoners has escaped, we can make the preparation. Then you're done, your part is done, and my work will begin.
Sounds interesting and very much fun. So we have a deal then?
He takes up his glass.
Do the same?
I do the same.
Mine is empty, but I hold it up.
Oh my god!
I pour some of mine into Blinky's.
I'm gonna drink it and hold it up again.
Oh my god!
You share together in this very nice. It clings very nicely. And he drinks and he puts his glass back. Well done. I got some preparations to go, and I wish you all to, well, get ready for it. You will be traveling as a band of merchants. The Golden Unicorn Company is not very easy to hide from, but I have my contacts. All the contrabands and all the things that you will have, I will provide. But I have to inform you that most of your equipment will not be coming in towards the palace in order to not raise any suspicious deed happening.
Not even our most powerful wielder weapon.
He looks at Blorks a little thing. Not even that. Well, you can hide anything that you need within a cart. The cart will go with you with the wares that you want to sell, but it can only fit a few items and not everything.
What if you have items that can fit everything?
Well, it will do you good, but be prepared that they will probably go through it. They will probably be very detailed and look through any inch that looks very suspicious.
Well, that's that. I'm not.
Oh, I
doing
do
the
love
necromancy
myself.
fungus.
I mean, I do love myself a little bit of a pat down.
He nods a little bit like, I'm sure you do.
So, tomorrow, do we have time for this little date?
Well, I would say that midday should suffice.
I just hear. Wait, I'm gonna.
They're ghosts.
I would assume a dog.
What would this mission pay us?
Well, it will serve me a great purpose, and of course you will not go unpaid. Let me tell me your price.
I look over at Rill.
I believe that you are merchant. You are at least mercenaries, right?
Well, yes. Can I roll for something to get, like, what I would believe would be a sum to ask in this situation, since I have been dealing with shady things and I do know the value of money, and in contrary to the rest here.
Huh?
Yeah, because
History check.
yeah, Videl could be 20 gold or 2 million gold.
So that's the issue, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to roll for it, you can roll a history check. With either I can, or a more. No, it's not a history check. An insight. It's better in Drakar and Demoner. They have like value, like
Yeah, the bargain.
bargain and valuing, but it doesn't really have it here. I would say insight.
I am doing great. It's not that bad, but
With a 13, well,
I'm not looking to haggle this person. I'm
No.
looking to put up an offer so it doesn't sound like we're stupid. That's what I'm aiming for. Like, I'm
I
not
would-
doing this for the money anyway.
It is a very. He's asking you a very impossible like mission.
I know that much.
So the operation, and you are 4 individuals that will go
Mhm,
in.
mhm.
What you know, you will go in, and you have a person that will meet you and so on. Well, you will put it up like maybe that you will have like 7,000 per person. More or
So,
less.
that's about.
It's like
reasonable.
it's 28,000. Like a very rough assessment, like understanding of it. You are not really familiar with the line of
danger.
work and the danger, but if you would, because your mother in the Gloom Warden has paid
People
like
to do
people to do
things.
stuff and people that are mercenaries as well. So roughly around that, I would say.
Okay. Well, how about 7,000 each?
He nods. A fair assessment. Either that, or I can offer items.
Do you have a bigger hammer?
No,
Such a
but
shame.
I can let you into the contact of the tower to give you some magical items.
That did spark my interest. I do like trinkets more than coin.
Well, it's easier to collect trinkets than coins, but if it pleases you, I will fix that for you.
What does my merry troop say? Are we gonna get the cat out for coins or for trinkets?
Take what you want.
Trinkets are always fun.
Yeah,
Especially if they have meaningful background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't you worry. If you accept this one, I will let you have elven weapons.
Ooh.
But for a coin, you can buy many trinkets.
Usually
Indeed.
not the elven and more magical one usually costs more.
Then we should ask for much coin.
The Goliath speaks true.
I know he does. I just find coin a bit.
We can probably come to an agreement after, right? Or are we doing this now?
No.
Because you
Yes.
usually strike a deal before you try to get someone out of a prison, which might be impossible to accomplish, you know.
I don't know,
We
it's-
talked about this, how you
like
knew
one in
how
there
we
and
do
just-
business in this group.
Well,
I'm
and
sorry. I'm reading in some confusion in my mind. Is this siren meaning something more to you than it sends that, or is it something else? Am I reading in too much?
I just like cats.
And that's why you're my little kitty.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
He's
that.
like, right.
Mm-hmm. About the rub down part of the whole thing. What if you have items that you shouldn't have on you, but you can't get rid of because some ass in a forest cursed you with it?
Well,
Oh.
be prepared to hide it very, 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 very sneakily.
Got it. I know where I have to put that shit, I guess. Like they do in all prison.
I'm happy I have a small hammer.
I'm happy that the bone is very small.
The thing Saka did not think this bone would go through.
Throw it away, depending on. I have to do a research actually. How quick how quick the bone returns, because if they are checking us, can throw it away. If it has to go in, it come back. Can I use it as a boomerang? A small one.
You want to try?
Right now. Fine, I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna take out a random bone and throw it
Okay.
onto the table. Just give me a second.
It goes plum, 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 plum.
I'm gonna look at it and kind of count.
This is a. you you look at it and you go like nog, azg, ozg, uzg, org. And about when you reach mol, I want you to make a intelligence saving throw.
One. So it's a 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Linky, you take 24 points of necrotic damage.
What?
I'm just gonna scream out and like, oh god, give me the fucking bone!
I'm sorry, Scruff. I didn't mean to squeeze that hard.
Oh fucking yeah, shit, my shoulder and stuff. Ah.
Frigg's gonna hold the still sitting in his position going.
I'm gonna give her the bone. Quickly.
And as I screamed out, I did not scream in my fake voice. I probably screamed like I usually do. So, holy shit! Bad shoulder.
Yeah, it's a lot of tension in there. I hit him a nerve, clearly.
Yep. Go on. We don't mind that. Yeah, more one.
We will decide more in the morning, I presume.
Oh yeah, I need to take that one home.
Yeah, you better should. Well, we can come back here in the morning.
And you're sure there will be no problem after Block, smack the tanker into someone's...
Oh no, he had it coming.
Oh, I meant more like if we go home now and try to sleep somewhere,
It's
then
okay.
someone will come and try to smack a tanker into Block.
We have already taken care of him.
Nice. Someone
And
works fast.
I know a very good masseuse that will take care of the shoulders if you have that amount of pain.
No, my lady on a leash person is capable. I think. Thank you.
I understand.
I could take that off of the... Can't
Of
very
the
much rub
massage?
my own shoulders.
Well, I knew a couple of them. Over the street, you say that Frigg have sent you.
Oh, you mean 18?
He point. Yeah.
Yep, they're good at rubbing, I heard.
Hopefully pat downs as well.
We can try hiding free from that. If they don't find them, then the guards won't. Oh my god, it's genius! Trial and error! That is a good idea, let's do it!
Oh my god. Let's see if Blor can hide the dagger between his cheeks. You need more tension, Blork. Hold it in place. Well, I
So you
take
don't
it
want
doable.
that. You only want these 2 people out.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well, yes. Well, I have no further use for you now. We will see each other in the morning.
Of course.
It depends on
Sounds-
if you want to stay here and sleep, then you have to pay up in the bar.
Maybe we will, but we can't.
How comfy are the bed?
The best in the underground.
Are
That
they?
sounds good.
Make a insight check.
I'm more like history, but
Yeah, you can do a history check as well if you want to.
How many pillows are they in the beds?
Oh, this is an important question.
Yes.
Waiting for Blinky.
8.
You don't remember.
They're decent.
Well, we have a little bit of an upgrade, so we have at least 4 pillows per bed.
Fancy.
Could be
Yeah.
enough.
Maybe.
That is for the more comfortable quarters, of course.
I mean, there's always mattresses.
Yes. The eastern wall will not hold itself.
We will solve that, don't worry.
Well,
So should we stay here then? Cozy up, maybe go over for a bit of a massage? Fix that
Yeah, and
king.
perhaps massage another person too and get what we pay for.
Alright, yeah, of course. I mean, that sharp jawline. So stiff. Though we should fix the kink in your shoulder first.
Sure.
he then be gone.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Brig.
The pleasure was all mine.
We will probably die tomorrow.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Come on, Scruff.
Yep.
The rider protects you all.
Until they no longer do.
Until he comes for you. Yep.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Bad boys. You come out. Do you pay to stay at
Stay
the
for a
Alleyway
room,
Inn?
right? We can pay, so we have a room.
Sure. We
A
can.
comfortable room. It is one single bed per room, and there are 4 rooms available. So it costs only 2 gold per person. That is a comfortable room.
Why are the rooms in this world so expensive?
Because
Because
they're
they
good.
can exploit you.
Yes.
This is why I was sleeping on a fucking cart. I couldn't get a whore for this price.
Not in this town. Maybe.
So 2 gold, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Just put 2 gold. To
We
be
need 4
fair,
rooms.
I can fit with someone else, and I don't fucking want to sleep alone in this place. Nope. I'm just gonna sleep with whoever wants me to sleep in their bed. Not Blork, he's Norse.
You can sleep with me if you want to.
Sure. He needs some love.
We can build a fort.
Yep.
Sure.
The 3 rooms then.
Okay. So there will be 6 gold total.
Pay the fucking 6 gold. God,
And you get 3 keys that and leads up towards the inn, the second level of this establishment. There are small like clean corridors that leads you into each and everybody's room. It is one quite larger bed with 4 larger pillows. You have a desk you can sit and write on. There is a chair. There is a chest you can put your belongings in. And on the table, there are this huge bowl with numerous of fruits on it.
Ooh, free vegetables! Is that what you do when you come into a hotel room? You take everything that is not nailed to the walls?
Yes. It's like a hotel.
Yeah,
You just
sure.
take everything.
I don't even like this fruit, but I'm gonna take it anyway!
Exactly.
It is free.
I mean, you pay 2 gold for it. I mean,
Oh, it better be fucking good fruit!
it is.
Is it any grapes?
Yeah, it is. There are. But also, there's one of those pregnant fruits if you want to.
Nice.
Were we all sleeping in the same room?
No.
3 rooms, you have your own room.
You have your own room. Blinky with Videl and Rill her
Yeah.
own room.
I look really sad as I lunk away towards my room.
But we're
We're not going
we're
to
not
sleep
sleeping.
yet, Flo.
Oh,
It's
We
too
need
early.
to go and... Cause Scruff says that we need to talk to the man who's tense.
I paid him over 60 platinum for fucking getting something for it.
Scruff.
Hmm?
Deep breaths. Also, do you need perhaps Bedell to patch you up a bit?
I think my own
I-
stupidity
what-
should be painful enough. And fucking
But-
hurt that bitch! That's what you get.
So many strong words right now coming from you.
I have learned a lot of bad words these last days. I don't even know what
Oh,
they
you
mean.
are. It's quite adorable and, in a sense, kind of disturbing, but I dig it.
Okay,
Are
Still.
you hurt much?
I'm gonna sleep in a while. I don't care. Just let it be.
No.
Ugh.
I
We
gotta-
need you to walk around with dignity, Scruff. You can't walk around like that.
There is no dignity in this body. For God's sake.
I cast.
Fake it till you make it.
Okay, fine. Touch me and do the thing.
I touch Blinky and I cast Cure Wounds, level 4.
Yeah.
Touch me, touch me.
Say that you need me.
24.
24?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Is that what you lost?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was.
This is interesting though,
Oh.
because as Videl touches you, you feel the healing sensation, but instead of the warm presence that you usually have, you feel that he's moving around the blood inside you. Your back turns and twists, you hear this
Ah!
as soon as it just patches every inch of the fibers around the wound. The fibers mix together and just twists and becomes whole again. Blood comes back as it has retracted away from your body and back in, and it goes inches by inches by inches, and then it turns into your normal skin again. It hurts like a motherfucker, but you have healed everything.
Bite my hand as it does, like, fucking God!
Do I sense it differently?
You s-
You
Yeah.
see it differently.
You-
Ah!
You sense the necrotic area around the wound. You sense the foul, corrupting magic of necromancy within the wound. And you manage to surgically take it away, like a professional doctor, just using a scalpel and just carve it away with your hemorrhagy magic, as it just vaporizes and is gone, leaving no corruption left within the blood. Blinky, it hurts like a fouet, but after it's done, it's like that part of your body, it's newborn. It feels so good. No knots, no wounds, no scars, nothing. But it
I
feels...
have no scars on my shoulder.
No. There
Not
is
the
no
burn
scar.
marks either.
Not the burn marks, nothing where the patch where you have self-harmed yourself or had harmed by others, there is nothing left. You're like a newborn.
On everything?
No, on that
Oh, yeah, I was thinking, because, yeah.
on that specific patch.
I haven't felt my shoulder in a... Whoa! Sense how smooth that is, everybody.
As you look at Videl's eyes, they are crimson red. And then, for a split second, they just fade, and he is back to his normal self.
Now that's new.
All good.
It is so smooth. Look at it. I'm just gonna pull down my shirt in the middle of everything. But right, I'm a gnome.
You still fussy, so we don't really...
As you look at it, you see the
underneath.
fussy. Do you see an illusion?
I'm just gonna grab his hand and like shove it in under my gnome disguise.
Feel.
Smooth.
A smooth goblin body. If there ever was one.
No, it's
Smooth as it be.
Smooth as it could be.
Yes.
Oh, that looked vaguely disturbing.
It felt terrible. But now it feels nice. It was worth it. Maybe you can do that to everything. I'll hold that thought. We'll think about that for the future, because that's gonna suck.
Please don't tell me that if you bring your cute little fluffy friend out, it's gonna make us roll around in agony every time it just goes a little bit poof, heal, poof, heal, because that I'm not signing up for that.
he walks it like
I summon healing spirit. No!
Get away from Videl quickly!
Like,
Spirit of agony.
It's so fast.
you want me to heal you? No, I'd rather die.
There's been enough suffering for today, please.
Oh. Mask your wounds.
Oh, yes.
Everyone.
Ooh. And now you can use it against people. You will heal them, but they will be distracted long
Yes.
enough. Oh.
That was experience. Ooh, okay, let's go and get rubbed down. I guess I'll go and.
Wait, are we actually gonna go to the horse?
Why not? I've been there many times, just not in the way you think.
So what have you done at a brothel?
Been waiting for others to sleep. I thought they were going there to sleep, and you know, I'm starting to think that's not what they do.
Oh no, they go there to fuck.
Yeah, which makes.
I was gonna kind of laugh to myself.
Which makes some things very awkward, since I told Siren that he shouldn't have to go there to sleep with someone because I would sleep with him for free.
She's just gonna laugh her ass off as she walks away.
And that was awkward as hell.
I can imagine that was a bit awkward.
And now I get
in
why.
a miscommunication.
I get why now, yep.
Well, it was a generous offer, nonetheless.
Yeah, it was. To the captain then, I guess.
There's been a few hours now, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone is eager to get to hit the dude.
I just want what I paid for.
Also, Blinky,
Hmm?
if you want to know the person who owns, well, not owns, controls the brothel, you want to know the name?
Yeah.
Okay,
Use it.
I will text it to you.
Thank you. I also want to know if there's someone that Siren. You should
Oh,
went there to talk
yeah.
to you. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I
This
figure.
information I want.
Yeah. Oh. That is quite a name.
Are we heading to the captain, or are we still waiting for the captain to?
We
Count
can go and
the
ask if
platinum.
they're. They don't know where we are, so might as well just slide by and be
I'm
like, "Are you done?"
sure they know where we are. We're
Very
kind of
true.
like. Do you think we blend in with the crowd? Be
Yeah.
honest.
I'm just gonna look around at my very unblendable crew.
You
Like,
are,
seriously,
you have
do you
never
think
been more right in your life, I think. So, point taken.
If he has the information we paid way too much for, to put it kindly,
I just wanted him to get it done quick.
better find us.
Oh, fuck yes, he better. Goddamn, that's a word again. I need to stop. Cursing is bad. Cursing is bad. Let's go.
Oh,
Where-
you can just say fuck. if
Where are
want
you
to.
going?
Going to the locust of pleasure.
The locus of lust.
Locust of lust. Thank you.
I'm just following Blinky because I am very interested in what this is. I just
You walk-
visited so many places, so many times.
You walk across, and you see the broken, rickety-looking elven statue, and you walk over to a house that looks more abandoned on the outside. It is it's still functional, and it looks like the place is like, it looks like it's locked down from the outside. It has like a cloth over the windows, cloth over the windows on the door, but you can hear like small like drums, violins playing like inside. It's almost like a that type of like
Yeah,
beat in
drums.
Violence.
Fucking dirty people.
That's what Blinky thought it was. Only music in this.
But there are
That's
no
what-
people outside. But as Blinky goes up towards the doors, and as Blinky try to open up the doors opens up automatically outward, and you can see two people like dressed in this purely burlesque type of clothing, dark feathers, dark, very, very kinky looking dresses with this dark feather poofs all over their heads, and with a big smiles, as they are numerous of genders in this row. And if only you could see like Moulin Rouge just approaches beyond you as the doors opens up, you have entered the locus of lust, with these numerous of people that are looking at you, and they're saying hi as you're walking through this hallway of people.
Greet them as I always do.
Up.
You know them?
You heard them? I've seen them.
No, her. Him. That one.
And they are, as you're moving through the crowd, they are just trying to get your attention. They
Walking
are
on Blork.
they are definitely touching his body as you're walking through, touching his muscles. But you're walking through, and there are like numerous of genders. There are numerous of variation of burlesque to like kinky clothing. There are trans people. There are everything in between. There are like whatever you are looking for, it is there. Until you come to the end of the hallway as they open up the doors again into this large room that is having this stage and there's so much heavy smoke in here. It's so much heavy smoke, and there's so much sound of music, pleasure, and drinks that are going by. Even if it's closer to the evening, so this point is probably the high peak of this establishment, where people from all the classes from everywhere from Kyrill comes from. Even from the lowest servants to the highest nobles are in this place, as they are drinking and having a lot of pleasure. There are dancers on poles, there are dancers on tables, there are dancers who serves, private lap dances. There are numerous of things happening around in this establishment. Bright colors, a lot of cloth, and a lot of non-cloth as well.
So,
See?
Scruff,
Party. Yep.
this is where you would hang with your friend?
Well, they would go here a lot. So I had to. If someone was like, "Oh, get him or get her," they would usually hear. So I just had to come here and get them. And they were here a lot. Yes, I wasn't that much, but I've been here sometimes.
Oh, you must have walked in on some things.
What pigs? Oh yeah. Now that yes, quite a lot. Yes, but.
So were you looking for someone special? Now that is.
Well, you were looking for a massage, right?
Oh, I can wait with that. I do. I'm very curious on what a certain someone's favorites would be.
Is she around?
Make a perception check.
Well, it's an 18 plus a 9. So
Yes.
a million, yes.
Yeah, a million. You look at it, you can see very, very close by, you can see this tall, blonde, younger female, more of a half elf, having a slightly pointy ears, long blonde hair, having a type of burlesque, but more like. If you would look at it very quickly, you would think that she's a madame. Like, she has this very Victorian long dress, but the top is more up loose and not so tighty as a madame would have it. And she has this very small hat on her left side and have a makeup that brings out more of the blue color around her. And she is standing there and having an audience with a group of people that are listening to her talk.
Just gonna swing my finger.
That one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is it?
I think the cat might have a kink for madames.
Maybe. Are there others in here? I can point out all of them. If I right.
There are. Blinky takes her time, and like that is the main. He had that one before. She had him before, and it's like it goes like to like around 6 or 7 of the individuals in this room.
That one. But a favorite, that one.
I
They
do
were really
see
close
why.
friends, and clearly they
Oh
were.
yeah. I think they played card all night long.
A lot of acrobatics.
Yeah,
Good.
card.
Yep.
You want...
They definitely played Finns i sjön.
Go fish.
Go fish.
Yep.
So, are we looking for a massage? Are we looking for information? What are we even looking for here? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I thought
Actually.
you wanted a massage. I brought you for a massage. And hey, we can do that.
Fine.
With a
Hmm.
experiment.
Who's gonna go up to one of the women?
Uh-huh.
Or men? I don't care.
Okay.
Which one do you want to rub?
We're gonna try something. Which one do you want?
What
Oh,
are we gonna try?
a pat
We're
down.
gonna hide things on you, and one of them. Who here is best at finding things in a body?
I'm just gonna yell it out.
All of them just rises up there. Even the customers.
Okay. Who feels willing? Who's quickest?
As
This is interesting.
as the blonde, long, she's like, oh, wait a moment. He goes, hello, greetings. I have heard this voice before. And she leans down and go like, Sakrak, is that you?
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blinky. Is that you?
Scruff.
I'm just gonna lean.
Yes, Luna.
I'm just gonna lean down as well,
Mhm.
equally low as her, probably like shoving my boobs in Blinky's face. It's Scruff this time around.
She looks up at you and go, I see. Well, I heard somebody needed a pat down. So I couldn't bear myself.
Of course not. You look good.
Well, thank you, lady. Or Scruff, of course. And what are my manners? My name is Lady Luna. Lady Luna Starblaze.
Oh, just she has a fancy name. I can imagine why the Catman likes this one. It's just he's a Sailor Moon character.
That is a very nice stage name.
It is.
I like it.
I'm Stan. And I think I'm the one you're gonna pat down. So I think we're gonna go hide some stuff.
She looks at you. So you're gonna be my victim? Tell me, Mr. Stan, as she rolls her fingers around your clavicle. And then she goes behind, and she... every time she just take and she just grabs your ass.
Well, it's a fine ass.
She looks at you. You want me to be the city guard?
What's that? Is that some...
That is exactly what he wants.
Yep.
Well then, get whatever you hide and hide it very good.
Well, Scruff, do your thing.
I'm just gonna hide various of things on Videl.
I mean,
But
it
we
would be
hide
fair
them.
if you show
Yeah, we
her
should.
what you hide first.
Yeah, fuck.
Should I be naked for this? Or...
I don't think a pat down
Yeah.
works naked.
She will make a little swirl with her finger and go, "Oh, Vilka, we will have the private room, please." We will meet there in a couple of minutes, yes?
Sounds good.
And I will do a serious pat down on you, you silly little thug.
Okay.
Good at those.
Okay.
I get why I really get why he likes her. She seems to be really good at roleplay.
What?
And she walks away. And as you are standing there, just for clarification, you go away. Where do you hide what?
So I have a bear trap.
You hide that.
We're gonna hide things that we're actually trying to smuggle in,
Yeah.
like a dagger, or I don't know, a lockpick kit, stuff
Yeah.
that could be useful. A mage focus,
A bear
Blork's
trap.
tiny hammer.
Are you gonna seriously put the bear trap in your ass? Is that what you're gonna do?
Squeeze it between your sheets and see how much it pokes out.
She's searching like, we get snagged up in a bear trap.
Oh my god.
Yes. We trap it open over his butt.
And that's like, oh, I guess that's gonna call it a booby trap.
Oh. Oh. That's good. Just for clarification, what are you trying to hide?
Are we with the television? Go alone? What do we do?
It depends.
No. We're here.
okay,
We're
good.
helping him hide things.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you want
you
to hide?
need to hide it on Vidal because he's confused.
What are
Otherwise,
you hiding?
Since I need a cone to come with us, I think. How the fuck are we gonna hide a
Do
cone?
you want to shove the cone in his ass? Of all, Julia, of all the places a wielder weapon has been in this world, it's never been to Browntown. I can assure you.
We did say we were gonna shove the scepter up someone's ass, so maybe this is the time for it.
I mean, I did say I would shove it up my Larion's ass, and he said he was into it. So I mean,
Oh my fucking god.
I suppose we can't shove a bagpipe up you, so.
what if?
Scrub.
I have a pan flute we could take in Spanish if it makes it feel any better for you.
Okay, what if we took it the bag of holding
Oh?
up
In
Brown,
the
up Brown Town?
How the fuck are you gonna
You're
shove
not
the bag
doing
of
that with my
gold?
bag.
No, no. Well, you can try. You know,
Just shove it up there.
Can't we
Danne.
shape it?
Danne, I will. You can certainly try. Who am I to be the DM who says no?
To be fair, the pan flute is hollow. If you shove the bag of holding into a flute and shove that up there. Do not-
How,
Oh my fucking god, guys.
My chest hurts.
we will start with small things.
Yeah.
Lock-picking kit.
Okay.
We might need that, right?
Where do you
Might
want
as well
that?
hide it on me because she's. Wait, how is this gonna? I can't go.
Why?
You're gonna search us. You're gonna feel this, and I'm just gonna.
Since we're in here, I'm just gonna take off my hat.
They're gonna feel that I have a hat that I don't have. Maybe I should have a
Good.
hat.
Yeah, you should totally have a hat.
But another thing, what if I turn into an animal? Everything I have on me follows.
Oh.
I-
You are a clever boy.
I like the idea. I'm mostly worried of the fact that you are like this tiny little mousy, and you run over into the castle like poof, goat.
He can be on us, and then if they ask, it's like, it's my pet.
No, I meant more like if there's a magic ward, it might just go unmouse,
Yes.
and that could be extremely awkward.
Luna, you're good at hiding things. What would you suggest?
We could try. I could go to some place and try it out and see if it
Works.
if it works. But now
But for now, we
we need
can't really like
Yeah.
disappoint the ladies, so we need to hide something. I would suggest a lock-picking kit. Just
Fine,
to
I'm
be-
just gonna shove my lockpicking kit onto him.
Hiding it.
And what more things could be? Do we have like a small mage focus, a dagger?
I need an instrument, so I'm gonna give you the Valiant's flute.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
where should we hide it then? I
Do you
open my
really
pants.
think they would take? Is the question? Do you really think they would take the flute from a bard? I mean, sure, we're gonna pretend that we're mercenaries, and we're just gonna be like, I am a mercenary from the Golden Unicorn Company, and you're totally gonna believe this bullshit lie. But what's to say that a merchant can't have a flute, or a bagpipe for the matter? They can't be music haters to that level, right?
Are they music levels haters to that level, Luna?
She's not there. She's waiting.
She's the
I
one
mean, she
trying
went
to.
away so we
Yeah,
so we can hide.
Ah,
Yeah, I think the flute would be possible to just bring.
maybe.
They
I
should.
mean,
I have this tiny bell in case of shit. We can have this. I'm just gonna have to dingle it while I do magic, I guess. It can work.
Okay, and we need a dagger, a weapon.
Or some sort of weapon. So, okay, let's do this. Can we like lockpick kit? Where can we fit this?
In a dread.
Can we like? Oh yeah, let's just go in under the dreads. I'm just gonna lift his hair up and just shove it in there, like tie it to like.
As you
a
move
few
it
dreads.
away a little bit, you see branches, moss, and a lot of bark
It's
just falls
perfect.
down.
That's perfect. Just all to like hold up to the sky. So I'm just gonna.
Should we bring this? I'm just gonna take out the orb of reveal.
How big is?
As soon as it comes up,
Oh God.
real.
I'm not. But you have to activate it, right? Nope.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, then the charge is gone for today, bitch. Damn it. Whoops.
That's,
I am extremely glad we're in a private room right now.
that's a really go.
No, but my clothes look a bit baggy.
As soon as Blinky puts it up, well, it says that you have to activate it, but apparently it just poof, starts.
Well, good to know that as soon as you bring this out, it whoop.
Yeah, can you put it away again, please?
We're gonna have to delay her for like about 5 minutes, I think now, but it's fine.
Why? God, just hide it somewhere.
And knock on the door. Are you okay?
Invisible.
Not yet. Soon.
I turn invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna. Well, can we put this somewhere on you?
It hasn't opened the door yet. But
No, but on him.
How big was it? Was it small? Big for Blinky?
The orb, how big is it?
Yeah.
as a handball.
Handball this big?
Yes.
So Blinky needs to hold it like this.
Like a ball that fits in the hand.
Yeah.
This big.
Yes,
that would be.
I don't think I can hide that.
No.
Blinky, do they sell magic items somewhere around here?
Oh, yes. A lot.
We could perhaps find that more, practical, tiny little thing I've heard of. That's more. Not the ginormous, or more like the pocket format, perhaps.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Fuck.
Oh, I have the 2 daggers. Could we bring those?
Maybe.
As long as you
Nice
keep them far away from me, I am perfectly fine with that. Just, can we tape them to your hoofs or something? No, that would not make sense.
Yeah, and I have my pretty boots on.
We can shove them in the boots. No, they shake boots. They do shake boots, right?
They shake
Stupid
inside
if
the
you don't.
boots? Okay, well, I can put my druidic focus in the boots and see if Luna finds it.
Yes, that's a good idea. And
I guess we can't really bring the book, cause...
No. We could hide a few things on the wagon, though, but we're gonna be fine. Okay, we have a dagger. We stuffed the dagger somewhere. Can you squeeze your cheeks really hard?
Yes. Squeezing.
Can you walk like that?
How does this look? And I walk really stiff.
He looks like he needs to poo really much.
It's not quite as natural as I would have hoped, maybe?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
I think we're good. It's defect. Can I change?
Not as long as Blinky is there.
Oh.
Do you put it in the bag of holding?
Oh yeah, I put it back in the.
Then you can change.
Okay.
Okay. Boom.
I guess we're done. With the most essential things, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And no longer invisible.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Come in.
The door opens up, and you can see there's a lady in burlesque clothing. So, Lady Luna is asking where there should be a dangerous criminal coming in.
Oh yeah, he's ready for action.
He's very dangerous indeed. Wanted in several lands.
Well, this way then.
What? No.
And she takes Vidal and just guide him through the room again.
Yeah, and I walk like I need to poo.
Yeah. He is guiding through the room. And what do you rescue? Do you sit down in this room and just chill, or do you get some company?
While we wait.
Yeah.
Are we okay with leaving him like that?
I don't.
He's a grown boy, it's fine.
She is very persuasive.
He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. It's just...
All right.
She's very nice, though.
Do you guys take any other?
I mean, I'll just grab someone and see, how was it, Frigg? right? The name?
Yeah, Frigg.
It's be like, So Frigg recommended this place if someone had stiff shoulders.
And which of them, she says, and you can see there are two twins. The one that is a male and one is a female.
I mean, they can take turns, and their hands doesn't need to get that tired.
Both of them nod and they take Rill to another private room. Blinky, do you go? Or do you stay and open it?
I'm sitting here with Blork and be like,
I'll show you the couch where I usually sit and wait. It's very comfortable.
come with me.
Well, please say the couch is like barely big enough for Blork, so when Blinky sits down and Blork sits down, she just flies up.
Or do Blork want to have company?
I don't know.
Are people trying to make Blork have company?
They are trying to make Blinky as well.
Yeah.
No.
No. Both Blinky and Blork. Blinky sits down on the couch at a normal place that usually, and Blork just boom, just sits down at it. Blinky, you make this little jump.
Into the chandelier.
You know, Blork, I've been noticing that you like to whittle.
Yes.
I have an idea. Not right now, but for later.
I'm just gonna take out my journal, my notebook, and be like,
I'm gonna draw some things, and maybe you could carve them for me, because then I can animate them and make them alive.
Whoa, that sounds cool.
Oh yeah.
You wanna know a secret?
Yes, I do.
I am carving this mammoth for Pretty Lady because I want to cheer her up.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
But it's very hard.
Oh,
And I'm sad tonight.
why?
I miss Goat.
Oh, well,
And this music is very fitting.
well, in that case,
I'm gonna take out some of my fur that I have in my bag, and I'm gonna start to make what as close as I can. I'm gonna sit there with my sewing kit and just my bones that I have, and just try to make a little goat with little horns for him.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna spend
As you
time
sit
doing
there,
that
knitting and whittling and knitting
with
together.
with
With,
horse
uh,
around us.
with horse and people laying around in the lust of circles, in the lotus of lust. We first enter in the room of Vidal. As you are entering into the room, you can see she is dressed up more as a city captain, but naughty.
Oh god, yes!
And she makes the same, like, role-playing, and she has the largest fucking whip you have ever seen.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what have we gotten the poor goat into? I love this!
But I want you to make a perception check.
Perception.
Let the sex begin.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You are just staring in this people's eyes, and
Why?
she is just...
Why does she need a whip when she's gonna search me?
As they close the door, and she whips Vidal over the chest.
Oh my god.
And she looks at you and goes, "You are my prisoner now."
Does it
I-
hurt?
Yes and no. For you, it is thrilling. With your new sanguine form, it is thrilling.
Oh no.
Oops.
Vidal discovering a new kink.
And then fade to black over there,
Okay.
because he didn't see what I wanted him to see.
Oops.
But we will see it later.
Oh my god.
Then we will end. We will do this. because that is very fitting right now. Rill, after you have been in this room together with these individuals that are massaging you very thoroughly, you are sitting there in like partially like opened like the tunic, and they are like massaging your legs, they are massaging your feet, your shoulders, and you are feeling like a royalty. All in this sudden moment,
No.
a voice peers into your mind. It is a familiar voice, a female voice. You can hear the maturity in her voice crackling with some sort of like she is disturbed, and you hear Lady Vanessa in your mind. Hello? Please answer me if you can hear me. Answer me quickly. Respond.
Lady Vanessa?
It takes a while, and then... Good. Listen. Important information. Stuff happening. Varil. Leon is dead. And there we end tonight's episode, my friends.
Which one?
Yeah, dude! Are you sure?
Yeah, actually, Dad, are you sure?
What if the original Leon dies? Will the copies die?
No.
It's not copies!
Okay.
Well, they could be.
It's a good theory, Per.
Yeah.
The only thing is that it would be true if all of the others were copies, like they were like simulacrums or like clones of him. Like there are spells that are called simulacrum, but these are not simulacrums. There are people that are him. Like
Okay.
they're taking the shape. They are like Rill. They're taking the shape as him.
Like,
But-
nix.
But they could have been.
But we will see, my friends, what this will happen with the adventurers having this new information of something terrible has been happening in Varil. From Lady Vanessa that apparently the last scene were in Goldcrest. So it's a little bit closer now than you were in Karai. But it's been some time you've been there now. And after you have sealed away Leon's powers as well.
A question about that, because I said I've been keeping an eye on the Necromancy Stone.
It's still intact.
It is. Okay. Weird.
But we will not sit here and debate any further because it is long overtime since we should have ended. But I didn't find any good ending. But this is a good ending to last. Thank you so much for staying up with us on this Tuesday. And also, a friendly reminder, this Sunday, there will be no... this was the episode for this week. So now on Sunday, there will be no gaming because of personal reasons and so on. And I will check on the my schedule. Imagine if I would do like this, blah, 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 and just no gaming for the entire week next week. Oh, this will be so good.
For whom?
No,
Yeah, for...
for me. Well, it looks like yes, I am 100% not working or anything next time. So. So this Sunday there will be no Curse of the Black Mountain. This was this episode, but the Sunday after that we will play as normally. But we're gonna wait a whole week to next time. Well, more than a week. It is.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Sadness.
But we will see what happens to this conclusion. What will the adventurers stay here in Kyril and continue on to help the kitty cat getting loose from prison, or do they have to act or do something else instead? Check out that later on and follow us next time on Curse of the Black Mountain. Make sure to also follow us on our social media, on Facebook and so on. But also, if you have missed any of the episodes and you wish to I just want to see another one, or you cannot you also want to see us do another game or something, head over to our YouTube channel, because we have all the episode we have played here on Twitch, but also we have other adventures from other games that we've played: Twilight 2000, Rogue Trader, Only War. We have an entourage of other things that we play. But until next time, my friends, stay safe, and I'll see you next Sunday. Toodaloo.
Adi
Bye-bye.